Yeah, hello everybody, welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pirates Metaverse and we are live today with Tales of Grace's F, and this is by we, I mean me and Mebe. Nope, you didn't turn you on. Sorta. Now, there's something I saw. Oh, it's a pen. No, Kingdom Hearts has a lower because they had copyright. I don't know what you're waiting for. Actually, hang on. Oh, never mind. I want to see something interesting before we good. So, Ada's player 1 for now.
At least until, like, I have to go to the bathroom or something, and then I'm like...
Or you lose your rights.
Lose my rights? Why would I lose my rights?
You choose to die too many times.
I love you so much.
I got peanuts.
Yeah, you got peanuts.
You're still in charge, darling.
I'm sorry, I thought it was like the PS5 or the PS4 where you hit it loads.
Alright, some games still tell you to press the circle button to pop out a save screen. Now, remember, you lost your Pascal privileges.
It never was Pascal.
Exactly. You just have to swap Pascal with whoever you want. Nope.
Ow.
Go down, and then you hit the square button. Yeah, she needs to be in the second position.
I do not wish to have. I don't wish to have either. I have no choice.
It would appear you do not.
Okay.
I
I did switch them around.
I think we have to go see. Yeah. The leader is selected in a different way. You have to press triangle on the person you want to. There you go.
Okay.
So I think we have to go back to the main tower where you met. We saw Richard go zoopy.
You mean Richard die and become the eternal dark, the Prince of Darkness?
No, that doesn't sound familiar to me.
No.
Nah.
Die and then brought back to life.
He clearly didn't die.
Did the whole white
He's still alive.
eyes and anime.
No, that just means knocked out.
More often than not.
Come on, Goku's never died.
Yeah, he has.
It means knocked out or busted a nut, I think. So this wasn't it. Okay.
More often than not, it's a subtle way of doing it for damage. But yeah, I guess they do get us knocked out as well.
Yeah.
And it's not like what JoJo's does, which is just an ending screen that tells you what happened to that character.
Deceased. Retired. JoJo's also has when they die, they get the wispy smoke stuff off them.
I thought they didn't want to see
You're right. I think we're supposed to go somewhere. So maybe the synopsis might help us. It's usually in library. No way, that's right. It's not there anymore. Well, okay, library. No. Are we going back to Lond? No.
No, we're not going back to London, but we're heading to London. So maybe that's it. We're gonna talk to that.
Or find the captain? I think we have to talk to the captain.
Captain Malik.
Yeah. He's in the dungeons or something?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's set free.
Oh, that might be where we have to go.
Yeah, that would make sense. How do we get down there?
You go down the floor. That's the one. What?
Try to
They're all gone.
No, they're there.
Oh, it's render distance. Gotcha. What do you want?
On the orders of Duke Dallin, your team will be allowed to join us in battle.
You people who are not in uniform.
You will not belong to the regular army. Instead, you will function as an independent
Oh, what's new?
commando unit.
I understand. Please tell the Duke and His Highness that we will do our best.
You think like Sherry would be like,
An independent commando
this ain't the
unit?
Asbel I know.
Sounds like it just means we can do whatever we want.
Although at the same time, like, I feel like she
Sharia,
already knows that
Hubert.
she doesn't really know him.
Everyone has a place and a purpose. But what
Yeah,
about me?
I think that's part of the reason why she's distancing.
Well,
See, now he feels
talking
like he's
about
been
it
left
won't
behind by
change
everybody.
anything.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He kind of has been.
Yeah, but he's realizing it, and that's part of his character growth.
For now, I'll just do what I can to help Richard.
But he's still at that point where he doesn't want to think.
Yeah. I need to get a better stand for my money.
You mean better than your chest?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. So that way I'm not. What? I'm like
Funny.
down in the corner of the freaking mic of the thing.
Ooh, skit!
You were right
Yes,
by
yes,
Richard's
very
side,
good, yes.
Asbel. Couldn't you have stopped him?
You'll stop
Come
him
on,
from winning.
Sharia. Don't you feel bad for Richard? He was almost murdered by his own uncle.
I'm trying to understand, but it's difficult.
Oh,
Is
she's
more
like
fighting
stopping a
really
war.
the only solution?
I can understand that you feel sorry for all the wounded, Sharia. But I don't think you're being very fair about this.
Wait, you don't have
Honestly, I have to agree with him there.
to... Oh, Asbel. Can you
Oh, no.
see that Richard was in the wrong here?
Richard did something last time, and I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, he was like, kill Malik.
No, so there's absolutely shit that I'm like, Richard's in the wrong for. But going to war to take back the kingdom from your uncle who tried to kill you?
I don't know, man.
I mean, he's going back to try and take his kingdom back from his uncle.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just like I don't think he's gonna go about it in very Geneva Convention
No,
ways.
me neither. Honestly. Why does it look like we're going up the mountain?
Yes, you are going back to Windor, so
Okay, let's do this. Bear this name in judgment.
let's go.
Bear this...
Every week.
Every week. Look, I go and I play a different game and I forget how to fight in a different game. It's fun.
Just got off playing Jedi. What do you mean?
Yeah. Jedi plays differently.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how you're able to jump back and forth between all these games and not get confused by everything.
In the most memey way possible. Sounds like a skill issue.
Let's do this.
There's, oh, what are they called? Bapples? Apple things?
Carve out a warning in the snow.
Can't believe Pokemon stole from Betty Faces.
Sometimes I get so lost in serious thought.
Kind of not
About what?
surprised.
About how I could think more seriously about things. Oh, brother.
I forgot about that one. About how to think more seriously about things.
This way,
Wait.
let's try another route.
A 7-year blur.
I hope Captain Malik's okay.
You really love that captain guy, huh?
It's more than that.
Man, I do.
I respect him. He taught me all sorts of things about being a knight.
Look, you can say that with a
what's
big grin
night
on his
school
face.
like
What chat?
anyway? Was it all fun and filled with teenage pranks or whatever?
Not really. Actually, I didn't have a lot of time to goof off.
No?
The instructors and students were all working towards
I
the
like that
same
Cherry is
shared
just
goal.
listening.
My 7 years there just kind of flew by.
Well, that doesn't sound all that bad to me. What do you think, Sharia? How would I know?
I don't think she went to school, to be fair.
All this school talk rub you the wrong way?
Yeah.
Can't imagine why.
She's not rich.
As Belant, have you come here on His Highness's orders?
Don't forget to save before we go in the cave.
Right.
What orders? Did the prince come this way?
Yes, he took a squad inside just before you arrived.
I see. All
That's
right,
the route that we
let's
went,
follow
isn't it?
them.
Yeah, the through the royal catacombs or whatever they're called.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. What?
Oh no, you're just like. How are you already bored?
It's not exactly holding my attention.
Barona catacombs. Ghosts. Why is it red? I also don't know. I know blue usually means good for us. No, stop it from healage. Stop, get it. Eh. Sharpness. Nice. I thought sharpness was a stat boosting ability, but I was playing Tales of the Abyss earlier, and one of my allies cast it on the enemy. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Natalia? Why are you doing this?
So it's not a Tales of the Abyss exclusive?
No, some moves like First Aid, Fairy Circle, a lot of arts are actually recurring. Demon Fang is one of the most recurring. Tiger Blade's another one. I don't think we have it in this game because Tiger Blade doesn't work when you can't have a vertical like momentum to it.
Over already?
Because Tiger Blade launches you into an air combo usually. So you can't really have it in this game.
Makes sense.
Like you could, but like,
Could, but you can't.
but why would you? And you know what? It might actually exist because I think Richard might have it actually. Sorry, I don't like these casting dudes. Nighthawk Talon, baby! I got that other ice attack too.
Pascal looks worried. She said she was torn between eating 10 banana pies or 12. I see.
Every time. Every time Sherry is involved in one of Pascal's skits, she's like,
She's like, for the love of.
it gets so much better when you get to learn like how old everybody is.
Yeah?
There should be a path into the castle from here, right?
Is there?
I thought that was how Richard got in the first time.
I think so, but
Like, I should know this, but
but you don't.
I don't recall. I'm guessing if you go back to the area where... Oh, you can definitely do that. If you go back to the area where Richard initially, like, was found, maybe we'd be able to find... That looks like the inside of the castle, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, wait, maybe. What?
Found it. Oh my god, it's this place.
Uh-huh.
See, look, how could this not be called a fucking altar?
Because it's literally the lowest part of that structure. Except for the stairs.
He was sitting up here. This looks like
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like it doesn't. If anything, it looks like a door. I don't know. I don't
maybe
know.
it's a throne.
It could be, I guess, for something really big with a very flat butt.
I see something very big with a very flat butt.
Hey, that's a thing.
What? Oh.
Congratulations, Asbel. You're 3 for 1. And a sword. Yeah, Graves of the Unsung. Skirt.
Asbel, what's a grave?
Well, it's a place where dead people are buried.
Why are they buried?
It's
'Cause they're
kind of
dead?
hard to explain. But when I die, I'll be buried in one too.
You're going to die?
Hold on, I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
Good. Thinking about that makes me feel bad. But why do I feel that way?
Yeah, this is where you died, Sophie.
What you feel is normal, Sophie. No one wants to see.
I feel like that's too
anybody
important to
die.
make it a skit.
Maybe.
But Asbel, aren't we fighting other people?
Well, yeah, I guess we are. Sorry, I don't think I can help you make sense of that now. But I might have an answer for you someday. Ask me again when I'm older, alright?
Okay. You
If
can
she
teach me
was
once
sold.
you know.
Well, currently she looks like she's younger than him, so. Right, she hasn't aged in 7 years.
Yeah, she's just been hiding away. Regenerating. In the cosmos.
I wanted to
of
do the-
world.
I wanted to give you the quiz, but I don't know what to ask you anymore. Like, where do you think we're gonna see today? Like, what's gonna happen in the?
We're gonna go confront the uncle.
Yeah, there's not much else I can ask, right?
He's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then we actually get into it, and it's like,
I'm like, well, what is there to ask that I haven't asked already? Like, nothing's changed in the last 2 sessions. We go, oh, well, there you go.
both sides dead.
Asbel, you're here. As you can see, we were ambushed and all my men slain.
Yeah, right. That was you.
I alone managed to survive.
No, I think that
This
they were
place is
killed by not him.
dangerous. You should let us take it from here.
Impossible.
Just based off the fact that he hasn't, like,
I must settle things
he hasn't
with my
attacked
uncle
anybody on his side
personally.
yet.
Well then, at least let us accompany you.
Very well.
Now, if you're, no, Richard's in the party.
I would like to play Rich Boy.
You can't remove Asbel, I think.
No?
Maybe? Interesting. Alright.
I like this a lot better. Richard's more fun to
He
play.
got the big magic. He got the magic spells.
He got the
Ooh, peach gel. It's like lemon gel, but not as good. I think it goes apple gel, peach gel, lemon gel, but I might be wrong. It might go might go apple, lemon, peach.
Apple lemon peach.
Grab it, Rickard. Yeah, I think you might have to. You can move it up and down too, but I don't think it matters in this case.
Well,
More dead people. My liege, please be careful. The knights are strong.
okay.
I can't believe he's dying.
I can't believe he feels dead.
I don't want to die.
Bye-bye.
Can't believe he's dead. Well, Richard, you can't fly.
Why does that make me think that he's gonna fly in the future?
Why would you think that? I just said he can't.
Because of the way you said that. And every
Well,
time
you
you
tried
say
to walk off the side.
something like that, usually it ends up happening as a little clue as to something that you know.
That's not true.
That's totally true. You know it.
I also don't know if he can fly.
You've already played the game.
I don't remember if he can fly. Better.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No. No, nor would I be able to like specify. Can you not move it sideways? Like,
No, that was
well, like if you're there, can you move it left, or you have to actually be fit? No, okay. So many games only let you move things in one direction.
Yep. You know what I just realized? We can now finish Zelda because we got a bigger power bar.
You
I
can
now
what?
finish Zelda. We got a bigger power bar, so it's now hooked up.
Oh, you mean the
Stop! Don't come out!
Don't come out. That's a weird thing to say.
Richard, are
Man, I
you
guess he has to go to the
alright?
bathroom.
Are you hurt?
No, not like he doesn't have a dark being embedded in him.
Well, we don't know
It's
that.
the wound you took at Wallbridge, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the wound is gonna come out of him. That's
or
what's
is it
gonna
the
happen.
poison you told me about? The one given to your father?
Yes. My uncle tried to poison my father. And, as I expected, he did the same to me. But when that didn't work, he came at us directly. I will make him pay. He will curse the day he tried to take
I'm
my
starting to think
life.
Richard might be
Richard.
running on the just pure vengeance.
We've
I'm
wasted
starting to think
enough
that there's a
time.
duality thing with
Let's
Richard,
go.
where he is literally two different people. Because there's a side of him that
The statement "don't come out" might make sense, yeah.
because there's a side of him that is completely compassionate and not war driven or vengeance driven, and then there's a side of him that is vengeance driven. And by the no, don't come out, and then you hear the switch in the voice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought that was pain, but yeah.
It's happened every time.
Twin vases. Well, okay. Separate worlds.
No, a little to the left. There, yes. Ooh, Sherry, that feels great.
Are you giving her a back scratch?
What is this? I've never heard of this healing method. It's acupuncture. Acupuncture?
Oh.
What does it do? Oh,
Of course she would know about
that feels
acupuncture.
really good. I don't know. I'm still studying it. Whoa, wait a minute. You're having me perform a treatment on you, and you
I
don't
love
even know what it
Pascal
does?
so much.
Huh? Those two are off in their own little world again.
Such fabulous faces, wouldn't you agree? A shame only one remains intact.
Sorry. To be honest, I don't really know anything about antiques.
Wow. I love how it's called.
Twin phases.
It was Shared Worlds, I think, was the name of the skit. The skit names are wild.
They really are. I'm gonna go back and go up because obviously this is where I'm supposed to continue going.
What makes you think that? Huh.
Hey, if there's one thing I've learned through playing video games, if there's a save point, you're supposed to go there.
Well, there you go. You found treasure. Mastery Tonic Seed. Oh, that's cool. You can give it to anybody and give them extra SP for a title. Like right now if you wanted to.
Okay, who do you want to give it to? Or do we want to wait until we have knowledge?
It doesn't really matter, actually. Oh, we got two of them.
How do you know? Where is it?
First thing in the list.
Oh, yeah. Okay, who do we give to?
Not Richard.
Pascal got one.
Okay, cool. Anybody else?
Let's give one to our healer.
Cool. So they then we check. Oh look. Oh, we can change Pascal's title right away. You'd have to go into the titles section though. Move down. Yeah, that new one. Yep. Assault sign. Do I already have that? Okay. Cool. Sherry is fine. Good. Oh, do you want to check Pascal's arts real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah. I do have assault sign. Yep, thank you. Lift that boosts the physical attack of all allies. No, she'll just learn two more things, another set of skills, like she'll boost it. We've had no encounters since we walked into the castle.
that is true. Okay, so I learned with Zelda that I can either do one of two ways when it comes to a game. I either blitz through and forget to save and then I die and I freak out that I lost all that save, or I save like fucking crazy.
You're telling me that in Zelda you just died? See, that's why I like games with save points a little bit. Like, I don't mind them that much because, like, yeah, you can save at every second, like in Dragon Age I have to do because I'm afraid of dying every fight.
Dragon Age and Zelda.
Or you can, like, get save points and now I'm like, ah, there's a save point, no reason not to save. I'm fine, we turtles are right at home in places like this. I think we want to charge first. See if we can buy any new equipment. that just goes into equipment. He's got it already. Got it already. Does not have it. Yes. Good. Shot staff she has already. Saber he's got already. He's already got that. You don't recognize the design? It's Malik's default. We didn't need to be. That's not a bad idea. I always start by going into like weapons and equipment first to see if we can make something new. Like that says you can boost. Okay, that's just an upgrade. Same thing for her. Oh no, that gives her a new weapon type. Yeah, it's just an upgrade, a +1. Oh, those are kind of cool because you can fuse them together to make a double accessory. Pudding cake. We don't have the cash anymore. You can always skip the animation if you wanted. Yeah. That's why I'm telling you. Fine wood, fishing rod, stream rod.
All sorts of new things.
Bunch of food. Why does milk give you a baked potato? What? Why? That's strange. Bread, French toast. We're too broke. We're way too broke.
Make French toast though.
Yay, Frank Toasty.
Yeah, that's everything you can do, Lars.
Huh?
For now.
Go sell the old equipment. Get rid of them. Gone. You wanna go check the armor stuff? Yeah, so instead of like selling them one by one and going back in and out, you can add to the list of stuff you're selling by hitting right. Yeah, there you go. So that's upgrade for nobody, upgrade for no. I'd sell all three. There you go. We might be able to buy something new in the armor department as well that way. No, a white blast would be good for Sharia. But we're too broke.
Where do you start money? Oh, there it is.
Gald. Likewise, we're too broke for that. Okay. No, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's, I mean, it's fine. We got a new weapon for Sophie, who's one of the heaviest hitters right now. Enemy contact initiated. They got birds and stuff, dude. Nope, that was pyrogenic ring.
I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome.
Good job. Richard's assault arts are rapier attacks. His B arts are spells. If you follow an A art with a B art, the casting time for the B art will be decreased. Using one A art decreases it by 15. Using two decreases it by 30. The trick applies to all other characters. Now, what would happen if you used 4 A arts? You would insta-cast. Spoiler alert. Now, the only problem is your max assault counter right now does not allow for that. Because the way that art's cast, right, is 1 for the first, then an extra 2, so it's at 3, then an extra 3, and then an extra 4. I think. Might be a little different, but like, the way I remember it, it's something like that. Yeah. You can kind of cheat by getting extra like combo points when you hit their weaknesses a little bit during combos. Kill it. Get it. So you see, like, no, mine maxed at 8 for the bit because we comboed enough. You filled up the gauge.
No.
Richard the Radiant, 20 titles for Richard. The burn ailment increases the length of time you're staggered. Also prevents HP from recovering.
Who
That's
just
nice.
got the title Adoptive Heiress?
I don't know.
Enemies? Very well.
Might be Sophie? That's you, Cat. No, stop. How dare you? Random knight. Oh no, Richard's dead. Ooh, you can do a Mystic Card, Richard, remember? You have to do it. I get the ult. You have to. You've done it before. In the middle of a combo. You will be able to bring a burst like that. Also, try not to die.
Sometimes
Yikes.
I can't help but envy you, Pascal.
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Oh yeah, the staff.
I hadn't realized.
No, I didn't mean that I wanted your staff.
I really need to stay out of the corner of the camera.
You're usually there anyway.
Well, when I am sitting
Yeah. Double barrel. Richard has a nice, like, a little wide range in front of it. It's very short, but
I think that's all of them.
I think that's all of them.
I think so too.
Youpee, we're going into the dungeon thing. I think there might be an enemy down there.
Enemies? Very well.
It didn't encounter Link, interesting. We have 4 caster characters. Because something happened. Did you hit the pause at all in this one? Try not to die. Oh, paralyzed. That's great.
I think that's all of them.
I think that's all of them. Sophie is skilled at close combat attacks. While her range tends to be short, she can land many quick attacks in a short period of time. Using side with arts will sometimes move around the battlefield, so use those widely to create powerful attack and evade combos.
Shall we begin?
You're back to Richard. I think you might have hit one of the D-pad buttons and that switches you in combat. If my memory serves me correctly. That's not what I wanted. Where is Assault Sign? I want to use the new art. Oh no.
Pascal, what's an airhead? Someone who's so smart they can control air with their mind. Wow, you're amazing.
You're amazing, Pascal. I'll have you know she was freaking good. Huh? Hey, leave the healer alone.
Flee for your lives.
Whoa, he's being edgy.
Super edge.
Alright, we gotta change titles. The title for Sophie.
I figured that was coming up.
Yep. We have to periodically check Asbel's as well. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Gives her demolition drive. I don't know if she already has it. A bunch of B arts. She didn't learn it from anything else. Are you looking for the the heiress thing?
What?
The title you saw earlier.
No, we're gonna look at what options we have and see what might be the best option.
Oh, I just went like in a row.
I know you were doing it in a row. I'm going like, hey, what's the best thing that we can do here that would actually be useful to us?
I mean, at the end of the day, you can always just level up all the titles at the end.
I know.
But like I said, it doesn't matter. We'll have fun anyway. Learning some of Asbel's sword arts is cool.
Yeah, it really is. So.
Ataraxia. Ataraxia reduces or eliminates status effects, if I recall correctly.
Attribute heiress.
There you go.
She's at 4,
Four.
so she'll be. He's at 4.
We're good because everybody else was at 3 or 4.
You'll rue the day I drew
There's
my
so many of them. We would never do that, so yeah. Oh,
That was your best?
I killed.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
killing blow?
apparently
I'm never the killing blow.
there's a lot of stuff going on. Mystic Arts are special arts that can be learned during your journey. If you learn one, a Mystic Arch gauge will appear on the left side of the screen during an outburst. If the gauge is at level 1 or higher, there's literally no lower level, so you can activate the Mystic Art in the middle of a combo by pressing the L1 button.
Sorry, I'm trying to set up better.
I know, there's just the treasure chest to our left.
You know what? It's children's toys. Who cares?
Too bad that didn't exist before. Yep. In fact, in the American version of Tales of Symphonia, or I should say the GameCube version of it, we didn't have any. Yep. Not baskets, my thing.
That was some fancy knife
A lot
work.
of the stuff
What
that
else
we
are you
grew up
hiding
with
from
that
us?
we think are not
I'm not
classic are
hiding
now
anything.
considered classic.
Well, like, are they considered they're not a mainstay of they have become a mainstay of the series as of Tales of Symphonia, but in Tales of Symphonia they weren't a thing that we could use. So in this game we can use them. Well, in our version of Tales of Symphonia, the remaster, we'll probably be able to get them. That's armor you can put on one of your characters. Your Highness, please take care of Sustra. Well, I mean, I got it for PS4, but yeah. You can put it on Richard's probably. Maybe on her? Oh, Kriya's defense. Bites up. Yeah, we can give it to her.
Let's take a look.
That's better.
That's a lot better.
Oh, she had a tunic. Oh, they are cool for sure because like they basically represent the biggest attack your characters can do. but they were a weird Easter egg or a weird, like, you needed to do a lot of stuff to get them in the Japanese version of Tales of Symphonia. Like, use a bunch of things like 20,000 times or some nonsense. I think that's an exaggerated number, but it was in thousands. I don't know if it was 1,000 or 10,000. I don't remember if all characters had them. I do remember that they were all weird. Like, some characters you couldn't even use them without doing something weird. Like, Colette has... Don't die. She's just gone. You good? No, that would not. If it was an allergy, I don't think that would have lasting effects. I don't think so. An allergy is supposed to be an overreaction of your system. So once it's been evacuated. No, if you're digesting something, it takes 8. That's how long the normal human digestive tract takes to digest something, yes. I should say that's the average. You coming back? I mean, go get water if you need it. What you doing? Yeah, but you don't have prolonged exposure. And your response wasn't that severe. You don't even have a rash. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a severe reaction. That's what I'm saying. It's not a severe reaction. I understand. You're not having a severe reaction from the last time. The time before, sure. You drank the whole tea, too.
Yeah. This time I reacted a little bit quicker. Before, it's like something was swelling.
You'll rue the day I dreamed of
They're not that and then we're gonna do an assault sign for us. Everybody gets a little bit more physical.
You thought to stop us?
Okay, let's do this. Naming judgment.
Ouch. Whoa, you're channeling out Richard. This caster? No. I mean, yes, that's a caster, but that's not who I was going with.
Your combat style is as lovely as you are.
Oh, that's not true. Not true. Sometimes it's true. True.
What did I just miss?
I don't know what Richard said, but like Sherry was like, "That's not true. Not true. Sometimes it's true. True." So Sophie's just learning.
I don't know if I'm going around in circles, nor do I really
Okay,
care.
let's do this.
Hey, look, your elephant just came back. See, that was just a really fancy tiger blade. Sorry, sword vein. Which, by the way, Richard has as an attack. I think it's sword vein alpha.
I grow even stronger, even more.
Oh, we have to change Sharia's title.
Alright.
6:30 tomorrow. Mom has spoken to us, yeah. That is correct. Isn't it the safe point from earlier?
No. This is a different location, isn't it? Maybe?
I think it is because I don't see an exit down. Like different area, I mean.
Go all the way back?
I don't think
That
so.
doesn't make
Because like
sense
if there was an exit at the base, that would be where we left from. Oh, discovery!
Look, half of this flag is gone, Asbel.
Maybe someone tore it up.
No, I don't
Clearly.
believe so. The missing half was given to the knights who backed the first king of Windor.
You're talking about the Order of Knights who became the Royal Guard?
Yes, exactly. And now that same order has turned their blades against the king they swore to protect.
I can't stop thinking about how they murdered the king. What if I had become a knight at the castle? Would I have joined the attack against your family?
Asbel's like realizing,
I'm
hey,
certain
maybe
you
I should
wouldn't
start
have.
thinking for myself.
How can you be sure?
You
What
were
if I
unlike
stopped
other
like
knights,
not
Asbel.
thinking? What if I had been this guy and I
You even
didn't
fought
think?
your own captain for me. Perhaps I owe that to our
What if I had a
friendship pact.
brain?
See, in this moment, it
Friendship
feels
pact.
like we're talking to actually
Yeah.
Richard. On top of that, his eyes
Maybe
are
you're
red.
right.
Ah, how perspicacious. How perceptive of you.
What?
Well, you noticed his eyes change when he was doing weird stuff.
You'll rue the day I drew my
I don't know if they do in this game. Not that we've had many. I'm not sure that second part's accurate, but you're correct that you did notice was the fact pattern. I pointed out the first time. That's all I remember. Use something bigger, Sherry. A pixie circle does not heal much. Never mind, I pulled.
Over already?
Ooh, soul orb.
What?
A soul orb. It's a thing. Collector's item. Whatever. When you beat enough of the same type of enemy, you have a chance of getting a soul orb. Which I don't remember what it does. It's like a permanent boost to something as well as like just something later. Petal burst.
Richard, you're hurt.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, don't touch him, Sophie.
No, she needs to touch him and expel all the darkness.
You might get all cranky and stuff.
She needs to expel the darkness.
Oh, is that Victoria?
Major
I
Victoria!
just immediately.
His eyes are back to normal.
I'm not here on Academy business. Surely you realize that.
You're Cedric's guard.
Gold star for you, young man. But you need to leave here.
No!
I see. Then you leave me no
She was a
choice.
small little child when Asbel came into town the first time. Ready?
No.
Oh, my HP, what the heck? That's not what I want, I want Freeze Blade. Oh no. I stepped out of the healing circle. Yeah, I can do the shot thing, no problem. All I do is shot. I'm trying to do... It's not start... Oh my god. I don't think she has a music card, but I'm not gonna chance it. When it's an Elif, whatever it is, the red thing, it's always a little better. Okay. No, it's like, maybe don't bother about that. Because you can't really reliably, you can't combo at all, you can't move them or anything, so. Can I hit us with an assault sign? Vision line's not it. I'm trying to figure out what my freezing blade is, because one of her weaknesses is ice. Okay, go. Get her with a Mystic Art. She's not gonna die, but... Yeah. A level 3 Mystic Art is even enough to take out most bosses. It's just a harsh chunk of damage. Oh no, she has one. Sophie is alive. I cannot die, thanks. She said, no casting in my house, young man. And you're like, this is my house. I'm trying to cast Assault Sign. It's not working. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Sharia, dead bad.
Very bad. It's the only other healer we have.
We just brought her back. Excuse me, man. Oh my god, we just brought her back. Tired of your BS, Victoria. Yeah, keep taking the hits, Richard. Good boy. Oh, I got 10 on my max. Put it down. Oh, good. Someone healed Sherry before she ended her life. How many? Like 191. Let's go. Nobody else died. I got her.
Nice.
Vellum? Oof. First flowers for Sophie. 20 titles. Oh, this dungeon's not over.
No.
Switch some titles around. It's Pascal, I think, is the only at 5. Unless we should check on Asbel as well, I guess. Rampart sign could be cool. You're good. You're good. He needs to change. Whoa, wait. In my experience, most of the most important titles are the ones with hearts.
Ones with hearts.
Yeah, I like those ones. Because they either give you really good new moves or just like new abilities that every character kind of shares. So like getting a Mystic Heart tends to be tied to one of those.
This is
Yeah, cool.
it's been on me.
Buy some life bottles.
How many?
All of them. Just crank it up. Because we can buy more than one, eh? That should be the maximum. Yeah. Okay, now we got 1500. I don't think that's enough to buy any armor. Okay, so we knew she was blocking that path. I guess we gotta go left.
Yep.
I mean, that boss fight was a bit rough, and I don't think she's like the stage boss or anything, so... And if you think her having a Mystic Art makes her special... Most humanoid enemies will have Mystic Arts. Most humanoid bosses. He's a fairly playable character. Every one of us has a Mystic Art as well. Actually, every one of us has 3.
But he's the only one that can do that.
So far.
We have visitors.
I think story-wise, we just haven't unlocked the title progression. I can't remember if like the Mystic Heart titles, most of the like first like 20 titles are story locked. That's kind of what makes them more important, is because like because they're story locked or whatever. That's where
Oh, you finally realized my greatness?
we've seen this one like a million times.
High five. Huh?
There's a high
Pardon.
five.
High five? You high five with your hand, not your head. You can go through the doors.
I was wondering if I could or not.
Always check. This isn't Luigi Mansion. They don't bite you. Take the 51. And can you swap some titles around again? Every time you see someone hit 5 stars, they're losing SP if you go into a fight and don't swap the title out. So. And this time it's for you. Lightning Blade. Sword Rain Alpha. Sword Rain is another recurring one. Usually your swordsman character has it. It's pretty neat. It's just... What? How could you? How could these do this to me's? I would make the funny jokes about not ever needing to go to the bathroom, but I have recorded evidence that I do need to go to the bathroom. What am I gonna do if, like, Ada, like, if there's a story beat? I'm just gonna cry? That's not normal. Oof, Ada out here not equipping her her arts. U-Scorn? What does U-Scorn mean? I want the full name, please. Ultimate Scorn? Rampart Sign does the opposite. Yeah. I like that better than... I guess we're gonna play Pascal a little more, support style? She's only got 5. He's got 5. What does he got here? Rising Phoenix is Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia's Mystic Art, and this guy's got it as an assault art. That's wild. Let's get over here. Oh, okay, so these ones are like story ones. Maybe these ones too? No, so these ones are story ones. These ones are probably story ones. These ones are fight with a specific character? So she should have... No, not yet. She's the fifth. I can't wait till she gets that one, because that's like 2 upgrades. Ada, you good? What happened? You good? Yeah, I didn't do much. I don't know. You weren't gone that long.
No, I wasn't.
Well then, hang on. Wrong button. Why?
Oh, well, I took a look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, this is way too much eyeliner. I can see why people don't do like the eyeliner around the eyes and then do the eyeliner on the top. It looks really
Well, you look fine on camera at
yeah, it
least.
looks
So.
fine on camera, and if I was on a stage, it would look fine. But if you're up close, it looks stupid.
Well, I think that was the concept, is that you'd be fine on
Yeah.
camera, right? I mean, trust me, I thought I looked stupid that Wonder Chef. Your Majesty, my goodness, I never imagined to see you in a place like this.
Why are they French chefs?
All chefs are French or Italian. I don't make the rules.
English?
That sounds a bit racist. What do you mean? No, they're not allowed to be English because in the UK they make things like grits. No. He's the exception. Also, is he not like? No, we thought he was Australian. Someone thought he was Australian. He's actually British, but he's the exception.
There's actually several.
I defeated several soldiers, but I'm not eating this guy's food. I'm not eating this guy's food. I wish there was a chef character in these games. I don't remember one.
Ooh, I have one in Tales of Innocence.
Yeah, there's one in Final Fantasy 9, but like it's a really underappreciated class. What if chef is the newest like tank class in Final Fantasy 14?
It's a subclass that he has as a chef, but technically he's also like he also does daggers and whatnot, but chef is his subclass.
Well, my father mentioned, funny story, mentioned that the one time he went in France, so I understand this is because you said throwing knives and stuff, is that when someone asked for ketchup, there was a knife that went by it. Like so I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. France.
Any self-respecting chef, I guess, would be like, you think to season my food better than me? How dare you, you pleb. You peasant. Oh no. Of course I'm paralyzed. Good thing someone has recover in our team. Please? Yeah, because Jerry just cast and it's gone. Oh, sweet. 2 out of the 4 of them are already gone.
Should buy us
Peace
some
out.
time at least.
Yeah, I didn't
right?
realize that Richard's melee combo attack actually can affect multiple people.
Oh, he's got a weird, like...
It brought all 4 of them up into the air.
Yeah, because he goes like. He's got like the lot. She's not even focused on the hostile takeover. Peace out, maid. I guess. Living your best life.
Sorry, let's see if I could like actually grab anything from any of these. If there's doorways.
I understand.
Always gotta check.
Save point. Skate.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't see that.
You think I don't know? Most save points story-wise.
Yeah, I realized that most skits are at a save point.
That's not true. Slay the usurper.
Just ahead. My uncle may be a coward who poisoned his own family,
Okay, so he always
but
had
he
something.
still
else
has
on his
skill with a
list.
blade.
Yeah, his bangs are usually like
Yeah,
that.
Are we all ready for this?
Not if it's happening
As
on
ready
the
as they
switch,
come.
and,
Yes,
like,
may the
had
wind
one
guide our blades.
pink
And you?
ready eye,
Of course.
and the one brown eye.
Let's head onward
and then the
and
blonde
finish
hair
this
would be
quickly.
the brown eye.
His
But look, he's fine
transformation
here.
at Wallbridge surprised me, but everything's fine now.
See, he's back to
He's
normal
back to
again.
normal
Nothing wrong
again.
with Richard.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Let's just keep going. Just know that I'll do whatever is in my power to make sure we meet your goal.
thanks, Asbel.
Don't die.
Dying.
Throne room. The door's locked. No, they don't do this to you.
Richard, how dare you show your face here?
Oh my God, it's Siegfried from.
It's over,
Soul
dear
Calibur.
uncle. My army has the capital surrounded.
What? Is that really you?
What a
Who,
stupid
you?
thing to say. I have come to avenge my father.
That's a weird statement. Like, Richard, you've come. Is that really you?
And you will not stand in
You're
my
not
way.
the rightful king though. There's the prince heir, the crown prince.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe in that garbage, you know? Oh, burn, slash, and human. I do. Pyrogenic ring. I think I took it off, actually. No, there it is. I got it. I just need to be able to cast it, and it's a burst arts. Okay, let's give ourselves... I can't buff anybody right now. Okay, can I get the... No? Oh, why did I dash in? That's bad.
Can't pull him up into the air.
He's heavy. Do rampart thing. There we go, get a little buff. No, stop. Leave the healers alone. Alright, these are casters. There's a limited amount of like AI intelligence to it. I'm sure that Richard has a bunch of human-based attacks. It's an attribute. You can always check your ARs. So that's human right there. Soul Reaper's one. Sword Deluge is also one. So that's your regular beast BR. Okay, that's just a bunch of other stuff. And you can also check your ARs because sometimes they have an attribute as well. Yeah, so that's slash. Or your basic AR has slash. Most of your ARs will probably have slash. Your basic combo already has slash and human.
Yeah.
That has human 3. Yes. Oh, look at that. Your U-Scorn has it. So if you manage to prop up your max enough, you can do 3, 6. If you have 10 total, or if you hit him enough and you get an extra boost, your last one can total 3. You've used it a total of 20 times.
Oh. That's the thing that dash out of
That cuts down before dishing out. So you, I don't know. The sword, no, not that one. I would guess it's S-Wind.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
I have more often than not. But everything leads to this.
Yes, because you don't have any other outcomes. So if you ever have a total of 10 CC throughout your entire combo, you'll be able to hit him all his weaknesses in one hit. It's that number that's beside your face. Combo counter or whatever. You good? What's up? Okay, it's that number on your face. Yeah, but sometimes, like, see, if you do your basic combo, you'll hit 2 of his weaknesses. That might give you an extra boost. Do not get hit. He's got that. Destructive hellfire. That hurts a lot. Try to run. Well, healing circle's good. You got hit some healing bit.
Back up, back up.
Okay, pixie circle. Good. He's weak to fire, but he sure uses it. No stop. No stop. No stop. This is why we bought all these.
No, I tried to get a combo off and I got you killed instead.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Okay,
I can't get revived.
oh, you need me to do it?
No, it's because there's a timer on any item. Where am I? Oh, extra boosts. No, not again. I just came back to life, you crock of poopy. And you're dead. And of course she's freaking paralyzed. Okay, hold on. Yes, good? No, bad.
Stop it!
God, I need to cast that one in here. Oh yay, healing! Oh, okay, good, good, good. Hit him with the shebang. Hold it. Yeah, 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 yeah. That'll do a total of like not a lot of damage. Well, the whole combo is only 9 too, but still. Because it matches with everything you cast. Oh crap. Okay, no. Leaving. Sorry, Sherry, you're dead. Don't get close to him. He's an Eleth break. And Sherry's dead. Would be really great for them to use the thing. Can they learn resurrect soon? Please, game. That was Assault Sign, not Paragenic Ring, my bad. What? Oh, he leaves like little explosives on the ground. That's what stuns us. Forgive me, I'm gonna revive her again. Don't! Oh, good. Good job, Ada. Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna go hit both the healers that are casting in the same place. I was like, please, girls, don't do that. And he was like, I'm coming. And you were like, how about no? What do I do? Pyrogenic ring. That's fine. I got flung, but I'm good. Sheria! Would it kill you to be useful for a minute? Trying to be her best Donald, like, come on.
Damn it!
Again, he's had that like 4 times, and Sheria's gonna die.
Back to life.
I don't see an item.
Somebody just resurrect.
No, they're not resurrected. Possibly a skill that we have that we don't know about. Get him? Slay Queen? Oh no. Of course, look who's dead again!
Keeps getting to
No, he goes after him. I don't know why she does that. Like, this is not one of those games where she needs to, because she doesn't need TP or anything, you're dead. I'm not in that. Sherry's gonna die. Okay, I think we got like a million years of... I'm not gonna step on that, thanks. No, stop! What are you doing? Leave the healers! Yeah, okay. Screw anybody else with Richard, though. No, not me! I am paralyzed. Okay. He's so close to dying, like, please. Oh, I stepped into the lightning. He just baits you. He's like, oh, how about you die now?
Indeed, my people
That
Lands of forbearance, give name to your radiance.
Oh no. Oh no. Volcano what? That was an ice move. I'm good, I got it. I'm paralyzed, I would like to not be. I'm good now. We have to do better for the next fights because they're gonna get worse than this. Ah, Sharia. I can. You keep standing in the freaking doom zone. L and one. Just kill him. There.
I forgot that I had the hold.
There. Get. He's dead. You're not rightful. Nothing. Everybody got their little boosts. Sword Alpha. Jeez Louise. That's the difference between Victoria and this guy as a boss. I've never tasted this before.
That's a new one.
No, not now. It can't be. Oh no, and I'm
not
finally
awful.
this close.
They say a throne chooses the king who sits upon it.
You know, Richard?
Bargain for it.
There
Somehow.
he is.
Or
Dark
seize it through
Prince.
treachery.
Is that what we're gonna call this Richard? This Richard is Dark
Yes,
Prince.
so we
Gotcha.
have Richard and we have Dark Prince. Light Prince and Dark Prince.
I'm glad
No.
you were able to learn this before you died.
You really want to call the normal Richard Light Prince? I mean, that's fair. What do you kill him with? Then?
Sword.
No, because his sword was sheathed. Also, okay, never mind. When he knelt, his sword was sheathed.
Oh, and also, this is for my father.
Stop, Richard. That's enough.
Sophie's the only one that's just like, whoa. He only hit him twice. He's fine.
Really, he gave him like 2 deadly blows. So.
I've
Yeah,
finished
so he's
what I
dead.
came here to do. My father died in this room. Now his soul can rest.
Okay, switch back to good Richard. Richard the good.
Alright, that's the end of this game. Glad we had this.
This is totally not the end of the
It
game.
seems you have achieved all of your goals, Your Highness.
Richard the bad, the Dark Prince.
Congratulations.
He's not confirmed to exist.
What's
No,
the situation?
he's not.
What if that's just
No,
Richard?
It's not.
The
The eye
spies be
is
placed
very,
in
very
Verona.
obvious it's not. And I
Open
don't
the
know how
gates for our
nobody in the game
troops,
notices
and we
the eye
enter
difference.
without casualties.
It's very frustrating.
Well, I mean, no one ever notices eye differences in anything, so.
The city should be ours.
In Sonic the
within
Hedgehog,
hour.
people think Sonic and Shadow look the same.
I
Right?
believe
Like, how the fuck?
it is
They
finally
are so
over.
fucking different.
No. It is not.
We can either assume they are
This is only the
everyone's
beginning.
colorblind, or everybody,
The beginning of
or
a
the
new
colors are just for the
chapter
players to see.
in the history of the Windor Kingdom.
Instead, I think in Sonic
Correct.
X they make a joke about it.
No one's colorblind in Sonic. Pascal.
Time
That's
for the
not Richard.
coronation. The people must have no doubt that I have ascended to the throne.
Get rid of the red eye, Richard.
Alright, rock on, man. No problem, Richard.
Seal
You got
Dark
this.
Richard away, please.
Can you go see a doctor, though, Richard?
Yeah, like seriously. Go, maybe a shaman, or an exorcist, or just have.
Yeah, anime cutscenes. I'm kind of mad because the anime cutscenes imply that there might be an anime, and there is definitely no anime for this. Nope. Wrong. Oh, they have animated cutscenes. Kind of wrong, actually. Tesla's phone did not, to my memory. Nice cloak.
The ones that I
Like, they have intros with animation stuff. That's.
yes, but I've seen a lot of the Tales games have animated cutscenes.
But the older ones didn't.
Well, maybe it's a budget thing, and that they gained budget towards the end, and they learned how to add them in, so they added them in.
Like, I feel like you're right that, like, a lot of them have, like, animated intro sequences, so they had someone draw the animation stuff, right? Because, like, Tales of Symphonia uses scenes from the anime in its video game.
But Tales of Innocence has animated scenes in the game.
our land will enter enter a new age of
There you go.
prosperity.
No, they don't. They started the anime with
May
Symphonia,
the
I think.
wind guide our blades.
It also feels like it's
Here we go.
red-eyed Richard. Yeah,
What?
seal that one away, please.
So where do you think Red Eye Witcher comes from?
Stupid thing from down below.
Wait, where do you figure that thing comes from, though?
City where Sophie's from.
So what do you think it is?
I think that it is all the bad mojo and all the negatives, or better yet, it is corrupted elemental energy. Because I think that they were experimenting with the elemental energy, and when you experiment, something bad always happens. So.
All right. I like want to answer you, and I'm like, wait, I'm not supposed to let her know these things. Okay.
Well,
Fair enough.
How close am I?
I'm not saying.
No.
You know,
No.
you
So I'm
could
bang
just
on?
ask Richard directly.
I'm not saying. See, if I say anything other than that, you're gonna know it's like a spoiler.
Of course, he's all kingy and stuff now, so that might be kind of tough.
Everyone else looks down, and Pascal's like, yeah, zoop, nothing's happening. Everything is back to the status quo.
Majesty requires your presence in the throne room at once.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be right there.
Why do you have to yell at me though?
Right? I saw somebody on YouTube
This might be about the
or
prisoners.
TikTok, and
I'll
they're
be
like,
back in a
"This is
bit."
how I destroyed my voice acting career with 2 roles," and it was 2 roles for the same anime.
Just yelling.
No, it was they had one where it was a person, and the other one they weren't given any visual cues as to what it was, and it was a dog. And they didn't know what the dog looked like. They didn't know what the dog's role was. All they had was the name.
That feels like a director's issue.
Yeah.
Like if you're just gonna not give them anything about anything, right? Why would you? Because like everyone knows the best voice acting decisions come from an actor making like a little bit, adding to the character simply by knowing its backstory. Like one of the things that we've heard the most about recently is Sam, what's his face? I think his name is for Darth Maul in the Clone Wars in the Rebels games. And I think that didn't he go on TikTok or he got an interview and people were like, on a podcast and people were like, so like you're Darth Maul, like how did you get the job? And he was like, well, everyone was doing a certain scene and I felt like I did it different because when they asked me for it, oh no, it wasn't. Sorry, I'm thinking about 2 separate things. It's not a voice acting thing, but it's similar. It's when Christopher Lee did Saruman. And Peter Jackson was like, okay, you're about to get stabbed, so like, get stabbed. And when he got stabbed, he goes like, right, and then he falls off the tower. And Peter Jackson stopped the scene and he was like, what was that? That's not what I expected. And he's like, have you ever seen anyone get stabbed? Because Christopher Lee was a war vet, or he survived through World War II. So he's like, when you get stabbed, you don't go, ah! It's like the breath being forced from your lungs. He's like, so that's what I'm exposing. And Peter Jackson's like,
Go ahead. Let him do it. This man knows what he's talking about. When an actor actually knows what the fuck they're talking about, listen to them.
So like, it's that kind of thing. I think again, the guy who played Darth Maul had something similar, where like he changed up what the audition ears were like expecting, and they're like, why? And he's like, well, just because this guy's so obsessed with Obi-Wan Kenobi, the way that he's visualizing it isn't exactly the way that you guys are writing it down, but this is my take on it. And they were like, you know what, go with
right?
that.
Right. Some of the best things is like the writers were come up with some of the best shit, but like it's like with Hayden.
Wednesday? Hayden? Oh yeah, Hayden.
About all this stuff about how his lightsaber and his iconic scene and like what he does with the lightsaber, he came up with that on his own. He went into training. They wanted him to do it a specific way, and he already knew what to do. And he was immediately going in and he like, and he's like, oh wait, you guys are gonna add that in later. They started laughing. They're like, yeah, but we like the movements that you're doing. He already knew how his character was gonna move. Not only from watching the previous Star Wars, but also reading the extended universe. So he already knew how Anakin was going to move about with his lightsaber, and he had an idea, and because he spent so many years as a kid playing with a fucking lightsaber, he knew what to do. And he's like, I make the sounds out of habit, but at the same time, he's like sitting there already moving it around. And they're like, what the
I think the guy, what's his name? Ewan McGregor also said something about the sounds and like how they were making the sounds with their.
All the actors did it. Even Samuel L. Jackson did
So,
it.
I don't know why you said even. Like I would expect he's the one who started it, to be honest.
Hayden started it because Samuel L. came later.
Didn't he show up in the first movie? I know he didn't do any sword fighting in the first movie. He shows up in the second one for sword fighting for sure. No, that's not true. In the first council, they get like a hollow thing.
No, that's the second.
In the first movie, Qui-Gon tries to get Anakin, and Yoda gives him the like, he's too old, blah, 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 in the first movie. Yeah, because he's like 10,
yeah,
and a
he
Padawan can't get.
But he already had a Padawan. Yeah, okay, yeah, so he had one scene with them.
So I'm not sure if Jackson's in there, but like I know he doesn't fight until the second movie. Where, like,
Jackson did an interview and he's like, I was brought on in Clone Wars, and then they were like, hey, what do you want for your lightsaber? And he's like, can I have a purple lightsaber?
Yeah, I know that. That's like, give me a purple lightsaber, and freaking Lucas was like, they don't exist. Let me come up with a reason.
Came on at the same time, like in the same movie, but Hayden started earlier than Jackson, and they were.
Oh yeah, and
doing
I forgot that Hayden Christensen also only shows up in the Attack of the Clones.
And they were all doing the fucking sounds, and actually, I think it was Obi-Wan's actor who started with the sounds.
I don't know, it just feels like everything I know about Samuel L. Jackson would not surprise me for him to just go like, oh, I'm gonna start going.
He's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, and they sent it to him in the mail. It's not on set. They sent it to his house.
He already had a reputation by then, like unlike Hayden Christensen, who's kind of just starting his roles off, I think, right? All right, let's keep going.
If an actor knows what they need, what is
I got bad news for you, by the way. You will not be playing Richard for a long time.
Oh, that's okay. I can use Malik.
Knights who sided against His Majesty has been decided.
Malik is such a different playstyle. Just a heads up. Okay, because like Malik is big only Krios arts. What do you? Because of the mild concussion. She says this like, when was this mild concussion? When you got that head injury the other day?
Like 2 weeks.
You're in. Hey Liam, how you doing?
That was like 2-3 weeks ago. But
Do you want us to turn off the thing? I don't think you could say that on stream, but yeah, knock yourself out. Not literally. It's pink. I don't know. I don't know what Twitch allows. Not that Twitch is gonna nail me for anything without someone complaining about it. Echo is present. I'm not surprised. Ugh. Can I zip this way a little bit? With you, water. Soda and meds. It's tea. It's no better. Excuse me. Oh, that doesn't count as soda, but it is. Anyway, I'm gonna take this moment to shout out the newest Rick Riordan novel, co-written with Mark Oshiro. Oshiro. It's The Sun and the Stars. If you haven't read If you haven't read any of the Percy Jackson series, it's not a good way to start. But like, definitely read the Percy Jackson series. It's 15 books, and this is number 16. I'm doing great, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, they're being excommunicated.
I think what we did last time was that you were there, but we had the camera turned slightly, and I was like all the way up here. So then there was a mild one.
The whole point of this is not to like be good at streaming.
I summoned you here for a different reason.
Uh-oh.
I have reached a decision regarding the current situation in
Uh-oh.
Lant.
You have?
Earlier, we informed you that the Stradan military has occupied Lant's.
Oh yeah, that's a problem for Lant and Windor.
Our country's supply of Krios is nearly exhausted.
Well, how are you doing?
If this continues,
No,
it will be a serious blow to our country's economy and the lives of our citizens. Such thoughts are deeply
Why is everyone so crazy about this
His
stuff?
Majesty,
Tastes good.
and so he has decided to take immediate
My
action.
favorite is the ginseng. green
okay,
tea
I
with
guess.
ginseng and honey.
It's 99 cents. It tastes like it's 99 cents.
It used to be 99 cents. It's not 99 cents.
What kind of action?
What kind of action,
We
Richard?
will invade Launt.
Yeah, how did I
Oh, great.
see that coming?
What? You can't! You'll initiate an all-out war with Strata! And the people of Launch will be caught in the middle!
We have sent numerous messages to the Stratons ordering their withdrawal.
The Stratons are like, dude,
But
no.
they continue to cower behind their meaningless alliance with Archduke Cedric. We have also heard rumors that the people of Launt wish to break away and join Strata permanently.
Do we find for?
Oh yeah, he's in town.
Oh, you're in town. Well, nice.
Oh, nice. You get to make giant penis robots now.
Yo, do you know how many people on my team have the new game? And like,
Everybody.
nearly everybody. Most people on the team have it, and that's all we're talking about right
Listen,
now.
did you see the meme? I guess it's not a meme. Did you see the funny joke? They made an update show for Final Fantasy 14 last week, right? On Friday. You know Yoshi P being the head director and creative director, right? He comes in and he's on his Switch.
I didn't see that.
And he just sits down and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm playing the new Zelda game." And he puts the Switch away.
Like, that's a great way to advertise it, but at the same time,
He's not meant to advertise the Zelda game. He's not with that company.
It's great. But also, like, one of our team members has played both games all the way through already on master mode for both games, and he did it in 48 hours. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Tell that guy to get a life.
He does,
I mean, no,
he
that's
does.
not. I'm
He's
joking.
like one of the people on the team that I'm like, yeah, he has a life.
I mean, if you wanted to book 48 hours off, like, more power to you, because I think I wanted to do that for Persona 5, and I never ended up doing
My
it.
work bestie, she is so mad because she saw my message about how like he woke me up and then got the game, and she's like, I was so freaking grumpy when I saw that message because mine's lost in the mail because she pre-ordered it and she can't it hasn't arrived yet.
Why are you ordering them to your home, dude?
Because it's hard for all-nighters to get to the store.
All who support her
Wake
follow my
yourself
And she has
up.
a secondary job during the day.
But no, oh, okay, well that kills you. But like if you're going home, like you finish work at around 9ish.
8.
So like, just stay up for an hour and go to an EV game.
With that in mind, Aspel,
But yeah,
His Majesty has chosen
Oh
to
wow,
invade
Richard.
the Invasion force.
He's feeling a bit
Yo,
spicy.
you're making him invade his own town?
Me?
This is a chance to both redeem your honor and reclaim your homeland.
Yo,
It's a test of loyalty, is what it is.
sorry.
Be grateful that His Majesty has elected to be so generous and serve him well.
Richard is testing your loyalty.
There we go.
How loyal is your tea, actually?
You asked me to fight against my own brother? And my own people?
I'm glad you understand, Asbel.
Tread carefully, Asbel Launt.
This is not Richard. This is not your friend.
Full name,
this is
dude.
Dark Prince.
I rule this country now.
Yes, Dark Prince.
Would you defy your own king?
No, Dark Prince.
Yes, I would. You're the same level as me, nerd. Swing! Actually, if I checked, Richard's one level under us.
As an envoy?
Do you really think you can convince Strata to leave? As I remember, their commander is your brother, and the very man who drove you out in the first place.
Yeah, but you didn't really... Asbel didn't really fight back.
Do
That's not true.
expect
He
a
dueled him.
different
And then he
outcome
just left without a
because
fight.
you're related.
Because he got his butt kicked. That was the deal.
Blood breeds hate as well as love. You need look no further than my late uncle to see this. You are no different. Your brother has forced you to this position.
Sir, I'm not sure about that.
and
Richard, you
hate
see?
him for it.
No, I don't, Mr. Oh my god. Dark energy,
Okay, keep
go
going.
away.
Dark energy.
I haven't given up on repairing my relationship with my brother. Please, I beg you, give me one chance.
And then he'll invade.
I will convince my brother to enter negotiations.
We can't kill Hubert. He's in the
I
intro
know,
sequence.
he's gonna be at the main party.
Very well.
He's also part of this friendship pact.
If this is your wish,
No, he's not.
I will give you the
The three in the
Thank you,
friendship
Your
pact are
Highness.
Sophie, Richard, and Asbel.
Dark, light, and whiny little child.
Whiny adult.
You
Oh,
must
come
leave
on.
Vermont
They're
without delay.
17. Not an adult yet.
I believe he's 19.
19? I thought he was 10 in the
I thought he was just turned into an adult as of the beginning of
I
this.
understand.
This
Oh, okay. Then
7 years. He's 18.
Alrighty. Terms of
Your
our
Majesty,
society,
is
he is
this
an adult.
wise?
In terms of their society, he's probably past an adult.
Probably.
He's
Your
such a
Majesty is
kind
wise.
man. It's the trait I love most.
Oh, now I see why people ship them. Okay.
You must take good care.
Oh dear, can you say that without that face?
Dark Prince.
I don't know who the Dark Prince is.
Dark Prince is Richard mixed with that dark entity.
How can you tell? There's no color.
Because of the fucking face. Richard wouldn't make that.
No, we don't use that word anymore. Nope.
Nope, that word.
Not because it's outdated, but because it has a historical weight to it. Unfortunately. Well,
So people
unfortunately.
reuse
Outside of the context of Among Us, it's a little
Yeah.
soft, weirder, spicier. I think you could just take the front door. You've been through all this before.
Oh.
Now there's an old man. There was a maid right there.
I'm not looking for the maid.
What are you looking
The
for?
rest of the party.
Oh. They were there with you, weren't? Oh no, they weren't.
We left them behind in a room.
Can't believe you ditched your friends just to go make out with your boyfriend.
I mean, I would do it. What?
I wouldn't. It happened to me this year. Didn't even get to make out, the guy didn't. 0 game. What? Don't give me that look.
I hate those jokes and you know it.
What jokes? Oh, you think I'm talking about a boyfriend? No, I mean, I wouldn't ditch someone to go make out with someone else. I feel like that's rude. Like if you have pre-made plans. Now, in the context of this game, you don't. And no one in that room wants you here anyway. Except Pascal, maybe.
What is it?
Is it true that the people of Lant want to secede from Windor and join Strata?
Well, I did hear a few people suggest something like that.
Sharia, you have to listen to me.
Look, okay, but here's how it is,
Our
okay?
homeland is about to become a war zone.
Windor, right? You get Power Struggle versus Strata just came in and saved your booty.
Yeah.
Richard is planning to invade Lant.
No!
Sophie, don't act like you know what that means.
Right?
I'm going back to Lant. I have to convince Hubert to enter negotiations.
Pascal, zero
Sit
reaction.
around here.
No.
What's
she
a
did
war?
react. Her stance widened.
She
Yeah,
didn't
she
react.
did.
The other two went like, Pascal just like, oh, okay, I didn't see that. I just saw like two move back into position. Pascal didn't move at all. Is it?
Malik!
Daddy.
Not interceded with Richard. I owe you a great debt, and this is a way to repay it.
Oh, listen to that voice.
It'll be an honor to have you at our side. Thank you, Captain Malik.
At least we're on the same page.
Is it me or is it Harvey?
Thank you, Captain.
I'm not a captain of anything anymore.
You'll always be Captain Malik to me.
Yeah, he's always gonna call him Captain Malik.
As well.
I think we're ready.
I like the little design like choices in their equipment. Like Malik has that like sewn-in magnet for his boomerang.
I hate Hasbel's puppets. His arm.
He's got the one to buckle my shoe. Oh no! This is a no. We need to.
I know.
Sophie needs a title change. Just all casters.
It's not all. Oh wait, no. I did.
Get gone, Asbel. Just all casters.
I mean, Sophie can also do Nomad.
So can No, Pascal is definitely a ranged character.
Yeah, sure.
And that means that she's gonna fully upgrade Double Moon, which she already has unlocked.
Oh, okay.
It's not fully upgraded, but hey. Yeah, I think that's it. Wow, what are you doing all the way down there, Malik, you old codger?
That's where we put him earlier.
Did we? No, we did not.
We did.
He put himself there automatically. Calamity Rondo is his, that's his, mystic art.
He has a lot of just sitting at 4. That annoys me.
So he can do his first mystic art already. If you do that title.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to.
But, like, no, where's... Calamity Rondo, yeah. Those are all time casted, but since Malik is long range and all his arts are long range, if you just toss out the boomerang every now and then, use that technique to reduce casting time, you can do a little better than with Richard, who's like too close.
Spread. Wanna change anything out for it?
No, spread is one of the early ones. It's water, so if ever, yes, but right now, no, because it's super short range.
She's on auto, so.
Yeah, you can choose which one she can use in combat by turning them off, but there's no point to that. Reaper's Toll. Oh, he already has a mystic card as well, I forgot.
Yeah, he got one.
Can we get Pascal's first one here? I'm gonna check because I know hers are different. You can't just unlock them.
Okay. Hers are story based? Oh, hey, Liam, how is the Echo doing?
Side quest. He said it exists.
Yeah, but then I shifted how I was sitting.
I don't want any of this. I want the mystic arts. Without the annoying ads, please. Mystic arts, here we go. Emerald Strike. Okay, there's a side quest on the way to launch.
Okay.
To the west of Grail side. So when we get to Grail side, we'll have to check.
Okay. I'm okay with doing that.
But yeah, that's how, because, like, yes, hers are only acquired via side quests, like short, really short side quests. Oh, we need to go to an inn to pick up the quest, though, for it.
To go to the inn?
We need to go to the inn in Grailside, I think.
Grailside, okay.
Well, like, check the inn for any requests anyway.
Is this way? I was going the wrong way. I was gonna go to the bar.
Fair.
If you don't mind my asking, sir, what do you think of what Richard said?
It's logical. If Strata
That
withdraws,
one, can you?
things should settle down in Windor.
I just feel like I don't understand what he's thinking anymore.
There's no denying that His Majesty has changed.
Really sucks not
but
understanding
don't
what your
look to
friends
me
think,
for
huh?
answers.
I'm sorry, Captain. I guess I was out of line.
You've graduated
Look how
from
stern
me,
he looks.
Asbel, and you should know that I'm certainly no great champion for you to rely upon.
But as far as I'm concerned, you'll always be the captain.
Malik's like, yeah, we fought.
Then at least stop looking up to me, and look me eye to eye instead.
Captain.
It's interesting that most of Malik's story revolves around him going, I should probably stop taking, like, just going any... What's going on? What are you doing?
This will pop up next stream. What? Done.
Okay.
I guess it's been a while since I've been shopping, because I didn't know about these stamp cards. Let's have a look here. Each city throughout the world uses its own stamp cards. You can collect stamps only in the city where a card was issued. When you buy or sell items at a shop, you earn stamps. When you collect enough stamps, you get... What? What do you get? These
A whole lot of
instructions
nothing.
really get you riled up.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
You get VIP privileges. Oh, come on!
What
That
the
could
hell
be
was that?
anything. What
Okay,
a pain
as
to
well.
have to keep hitting the same shops to collect stamps. But I am intrigued by
Too
these
bad.
VIP privileges.
Discounts?
Yeah.
You didn't save yet, just said that.
Oh, right. I did both the little things.
I figured you were like this close to walking away. I got some Mystic Arts in Tales of the Abyss. Since I only play Luke, I can't figure out what the others are. And I think the art system in Tales of the Abyss is a little more complicated than the other games.
Okay.
Because the way that Mystic Arts work in that game, and most other games other than this, is you need to hit with a certain level of art. They're called arcane or high arts. But not all the characters have them, because the way that their arts function is, if I understood, or if my intuition is right, you need to like use specific arts enough that your character will start mixing other arts together for new moves.
Okay.
You need to do neither of them. Yeah, we need to go to Grailside, but we can't fast travel, can we? If we ever find those items, we'll be able to hand them in. You don't really need... Oh, that's right. You don't need to take the... So we're fine. We don't need to take the request.
Okay.
We just need to actually go to the place, which is west of Grailside. So if we go through Grailside, but I don't think we're going to go through Grailside.
Don't we have to take the boat to get to Grailside?
You have to take the boat to get to Wand.
Valant's quite a distance away from where the boat is.
Not that much. It's just like a hill.
So you want to walk there?
We could, I guess, if we want to. I want my Mystic card as soon as possible, because Mystic cards are...
Okay, so
Feather.
to walk there, we have to go this way?
Yeah, we'd go south and then east, I guess. Oh, yeah, we'd have to walk past the wall bridge again. Yeah.
We did it, Sophie! And she's gone.
She sensed danger and fled.
She sensed danger and fled. I love this man. Malik is a master of long-range strikes, tossing his Bladerang with A arts and casting wide area spells with his B arts. However, he's not much good when surrounded by hordes of enemies. Conduct yourself like a man of honor and avoid close confrontation. Yeah, Malik is the caster character, which is funny because that role is usually taken by women. I think, actually. I'm trying to like correct myself. The caster character in... That's not true, actually. They're either kids or women? That would make more sense, yeah, like younger characters or women. Because in Tales of Symphonia, it's Genus.
That should buy us some time at least, right?
Tales of the Abyss, it's Jade. No, Jade's like a... Be truly successful, Malik must master his positioning while his Bladerang is in the air. We need to cancel a combo or follow an A art with a B art to eliminate openings for the enemy when the Bladerang comes back. It's also possible for Malik to follow a B art with an A art, which is his like quirk. Every character has like that little small extra mechanic. Malik says, "Hey, I can actually follow a B art with an A art. It doesn't just end my combo."
Nice.
Yeah. Hang on. In Tales of the Abyss, it's kind of Jade, kind of Tyr. But Jade's like a hybrid character. It's weird. Tales of the Abyss doesn't really believe in making characters one or the other. Tales of Zelia, your caster character is Elise. No, it's Elisa Rowan, so I'm wrong. It's not generally a woman or a kid. It's possible the Link Bladerang attacks the moment the weapon returns to Malik's hand. A quick step to shorten the pause that occurs when he catches the weapon. Press X to immediately throw it again. So whenever you catch the weapon, you can start tossing it in.
Okay.
If you have the CC for it. I haven't played Malik a lot. At all.
No, I kind of stumbled from these.
No, like even the first time I played. Like there's a tournament section at some point where you can do each tournament with each character, and you kind of need to if you want to fulfill the full side quest. Malik, I didn't really. I did it once, and then I was like, okay, we're done. The only reason I won is because he was high level. Like when half the enemies die when you just throw out the boomerang, and like, I get it.
Malik's stupid powerful.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Well, no, it's just because he was like level like what 50 or 60 by that time. Because I finished the game and the after quest, and it's not like extra super boss stuff. It's just a high level side quest.
Lost in serious thought. About what? About how I could think more seriously about things. Oh, brother.
It's occurred to me that it says A arts and B arts because in the original console it was A and B button.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
But not anymore.
Not anymore. Now it's X and O or 8. No, some of them are still.
This is a PlayStation 3 only
Oh,
game.
then yeah, it's X and O because Nintendo still has A and B.
So does Xbox.
Yeah. It's only PlayStation that doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. You're correct.
PlayStation's the odd one out. Which I got into a debate with a classmate of mine, or a coworker of mine. He's younger than me, which is but he's early 20s, and he's like, well, the PlayStation 5 must not be as good as the Xbox, because like my Xbox having no problems with Cyberpunk, and it's a great game, but I'm like, that fucking game crashed my thing.
You can't use that as an argument 3 years after the release of the game when they've fixed it 5 million times.
Right? I was like, no, it had a bad release. He's like, it was a pretty good release, all things considered.
No, it was okay on
He
PC.
doesn't think that it would be any better, like there wasn't any better time to release it because they needed to release it while it was still tight.
No, they could have just, released an actual functioning game.
I'm like, they could have released a functioning game. He's like, well, I only had it crash once, and he got it on release. I'm like, it
Good for you, I
crashed
do.
at least
But
once.
yes, the Xbox does run better than the PS5. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Does?
Yeah, it has a better performance. It's just in an argument of, would you prefer to buy an Xbox for $900 to $1,000, or a PC for a little more that'll last longer? And the PC has a bigger database of games you could be playing. Can do more than just play games.
That's all of them.
And you can get the big selling point for the Xbox was the Game Pass. You can get it on
Yeah,
PC
because Xbox is owned by Microsoft.
because it's the Microsoft Game Pass. It's Xbox Game Pass, but Microsoft sells it on both
Yeah,
platforms.
because they own both platforms.
So in my opinion, I know I'm biased. It's not worth buying an Xbox Series X because nothing on it is an exclusive game.
I agree with that. The only thing that I would want to get from that is I would want an Xbox 360 so that I can get my own games.
You mean like use the old games you had?
I have.
Like the actual discs
Yeah.
you already have? So we wouldn't have to buy them. But most of the games on Xbox 360 that you have are probably available on the Game Pass too. You gotta pay for the Game
That
Pass.
bested you. Or
I'm like,
Or
if
not.
I already have the games, there's no point in buying them again. Although I know that
Oh, I
is
agree with
the-
that completely.
Yeah, and that's the argument that we always end up having is like, oh hey, like, which one is the better choice? Because I'm like, I want the original games. He's like, we have the remakes. It's not a big deal. I'm like, I want the original games for the original consoles.
Yeah, so this time she's arguing the opposite, where she's like, well, we don't need to buy them.
lock it loaded.
But at the same time, I want my freaking. I want my.
One of the reasons I like the remakes better is usually because they implement quality of life or like actual content upgrades that they had later. So you could buy like a
Oh?
First, I toss out a peach gel, and while the enemy is distracted,
Then?
I eat an apple gel.
I eat an apple gel
I suggest you reverse that.
because an apple gel's healing less.
And she throws out what?
She throws out a peach gel, which is like a rank or two above. Yeah, so One of the things I like is like if you're buying like a remake, for example, say you buy Tales of Symphonia for the PS3 or Tales of Symphonia for the PS for the new one, right, that we got. It has all the upgrades, all the stuff that you had in the PS3 version, all this extra like, it's got extra DLC stuff. It's got a little bit of actually that's a bad example because it didn't add a lot. But if you're getting like Kingdom Hearts, it has all the final mix stuff. If you're getting like we're going west. If you're getting trying to think of a game we bought that has all the extra stuff. Oh well. Ooh, that tunic's good for 2 people. Okay. We don't have cash for it, so. So we can go equip it, I guess. We don't have anything new to buy for them. Oh, actually, yes, we have cologne for Malik. His accessory is cologne. It increases his curious attack. You just equipped his old one. You're in equipped, you're not in sale. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. You were saying? Yes, you did just equip it to him. It'd be Sharia that's available to change it. It reduces her Prius defense, but boosts... Yeah, that's worth it. It's just 2 points.
Cologne and perfume is not for you to smell. It's for everybody else around you. So you don't need to add so much.
Have you been researching this area long?
Oh, people have not understood that.
Where were you before?
Oh, you know. Ever since I left my hometown, I've just been kicking around the world.
You traveled the world by yourself?
Yes.
Who exactly are you, Pascal?
Funny, I totally ask myself that all the time.
Wait a minute. You don't know who you are?
For sure. I mean, do you know who you are?
Well...
Pascal's out here on her
Why am I
journey to
here and
self-discovery.
stuff? Where'd I come from and where am I? Uh-oh. I saw you, Sophie! You can't hide!
Do I know who I am? That's really the heart of the matter, isn't it?
Where do you think Pascal's from, by the way? Well, what makes you think Strata?
Because she's into science. And they're like, as much as they're military, they're also very much about science.
Why?
Because that's what Hebrew and Asbel's father said when he was talking about sending.
Did he? He said he could pursue a better life. I don't remember him mentioning science.
Pursue a better life, and that they have the
Okay.
accessible for him to do things.
Yeah, they have an academy for one thing. Oh, we can hand in the pasta carbonara. Is that the? That's the one. Yep, but we can't like accept it. We'll get it. Oh, actually, we should hand in many of these as possible anyway because look, it gives us SP. So we should check our new accessory too. We should check our titles after doing that. Yeah, we've been fighting in between, so I don't think we missed any. Well, Pascal just leveled up to 5 on that one. Yeah, give me that one. Yeah. Ooh, Inflame's a nice thing, but no, we'll get that next time. Resisting all these, magnetic gate sounds sexy as hell. Emission line. Emission line again. Yeah, those are just the mastery things. Sure. nerds at 4, 4, 4. There, we're good. Alright, so we gotta go leave through the west, and if you have to find some bandits, fight those nerds. That'd get me my title for the Mystic Art. And then the next one's gonna be once we're in Strata. Trying to think of other like enhanced edition games that you get. Like most of the remakes or port games, you get all the DLC. Borderlands, the Handsome Jack collection. It gives you all the DLC for both games. That's cool. Like 3 whole expansions per video game. No, because sometimes the original was awful though. Well, I mean, that's just a port, so you're experiencing the original way anyway.
Okay, let's do this.
They made the graphics better. And they allowed you to, if you wanted, you could modify the amount of damage you do or take, and increase the speed at which the game runs.
Don't you think?
So if you're playing the game its basic way, you're fine. If you're trying to, like, speedrun it, it's way easier on the port. Because the in-game time doesn't calculate the actual time. Like, that's what Void was saying. You can kind of get to the end and get your Zidane best weapon by cheating. Because in order for you to get Zidane's best weapon, you need to get to the Lich boss within 20 hours, I think? Maybe 10 hours? Which is really hard to do if you've never played the game before. But a lot easier if you just increase the speed on everything's performance. It's just try strategizing combat that way. Well, what's up? Okay, that's fine. So that's valid.
Too bad. Nice try though.
Well, Sherry's gonna get better healing, so. Oh, Sophie can charge Reaper's Toll apparently. Oh, that's why it's not in the top. Okay, cool. Sophie's Reaper's Toll ability. The art, instead of being like a regular assault art, that's a side quest. Instead of being the assault art, you need to charge it after attacking with another art. Bandits? Oh, nah, I don't know no bandits. Talk to him again. Hey, I told you I don't know no bandits, and I'll beat it before you get hurt. That's a little suspicious. Are you a bandit, sir? Oh, hey, we're all surrounded and stuff.
That's Pascal.
Maybe you should take this a little more seriously. I warned you, didn't I warn you? Now, your money or your life.
Oh my gosh, did you really just say that? I can't believe people still say that. I mean, it's totally cliche, right?
How dare you, you little wench! Pascal, this would be a good time to stop talking.
Aw, come on. I want to yell at the fat bird some more.
Yo, what's with the free fat phobia? What is this? Shut up, Pascal. Gosh, no. Hey, I'm not a bandit, and I'm not fat. Halt, villain! Good job. You little brat. I can't believe he died. You won't get away with this. Well, if it ain't the squirt from the other day. You angry because we made you look like a fool in front of your girl? Pascal!
Ready.
Meh, get him.
Focus. This will be tight.
Yeah, whatever. Take up the thing for Malik, don't be in the middle of the fight.
No, what's he doing?
The bandit leaders are kind of squishy, though. You're so dead. Ah! I know, I see this. I don't do so good in... Oh, they got a gun. We didn't replenish our life stuff. Oh, I just forced it. I wanted to
looks
bring Malik back.
worried. She said she was torn between eating 10 banana pies
10
or
banana
12.
pies or
I
12.
see.
Can you guess what her favorite food is? One of the titles you can get for using charge arts has a skill that will completely restore your CC completely, sometimes restore. It's a bit of a gamble, obviously, but if it works out, you'll be in the driver's seat of the battle. Also, if your target is moved away from you, just forward step towards it and continue the combo. Yeah, that actually does give you a bit more CC sometimes. You haven't heard The Last of Us? Last of Us?
Dude, he's even running away. Running away line is pure gold. It's like I'm gonna play.
You okay? I don't need your help. I could have taken them out myself.
No, you couldn't.
My guy was flat on his butt. Hey, wait! You ready to learn?
What's this?
You ready to learn what Pascal's mystic arts are based off?
Cliffs and guns?
It's kind of whack.
What's going on? Right, because she didn't have access to the mystic stuff. That's a fairy.
That is a summoned spirit. Pascal, are you? The contract has been fulfilled. I am Gurn Sylphie, loyal messenger of the Wind Dragon.
She's a summoner?
Who said that?
She's a summoner?
The Creus has responded to your blood. My power is yours to use as you wish.
She's a summoner.
She's a summoner.
No wonder she wants to touch Sophie all the time.
But only in the mystic arts, or she doesn't do like active summoning. Go and improve your skills forthwith. I am eager to serve you in battle. She has the blood of summoners.
Oops, gone, just like that. Its power is mind use, huh? I wonder what that means. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
She's a summoner, and all the others got abilities from the dark, either the dark creature or from Sophie.
Yo, except for
So
Malik.
So Hubert, Sheria, and Asbel, so does that mean that Sophie is also fairy, like a light fairy, and then they just inherited her abilities?
No, because you're assuming that just because the first summon is a fairy, the rest are. Sure. We could also buy some life bottles once we're in town.
I was like, yeah, let's shop. We need to pick up some stuff.
But yeah, you can easily figure out what the other two summons elements are going to be based off what that one just said.
That one's played, so I'm guessing fire and water.
Well, specifically, it's a messenger of the Wind Dragon. But yes, fire and water.
Fire and water, those are the main things that exist.
There's no earth in this game.
Earth?
Not really as an element.
Terra? Is that what they call it? No, it just doesn't exist.
The world's like it has earth, but the world functions off the three base, like Valkyn's Creus elements. You might want to okay.
What?
Well, you got no SP off that, I think. I'm not sure, but because if you were knocked out, I'm not sure. You can always double check. 2,400 is a lot. Oh no, you got it. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot there was an above 5 available. Oh well, it's fine. You can get more SP than just 5. 5 stars, but it's fine. You don't get anything except like a boost when you're using it. If you keep using a title after learning all of its skills, you'll eventually master it, making any equipped effects rise dramatically in effectiveness. This can be especially helpful against powerful foes, but you should still focus your efforts on learning as many skills as you can, at least early on. So you have your Mystic Art now.
Okay, cool.
Everyone should be at 5 stars, right?
Let's go.
I boost Ethereal Rift. She'll learn Remedy. Fleetfoot's a stat boost. Infinite Wave's a new thing. A couple stat boosts. Do you want to see if she gets her first art Mystic? Yep, Asterism line. So the 5th title in the line should probably give everybody their Mystic. You definitely want her off that. Does she have her first? No. Rejuvenate and heal. Those are a bunch of healing stuff. No, that's a little stat boost for stuff, but she also gets some new burst stuff. Loosen Palisades, a new Assault Art. That, yeah, I think you want to give her that just in case. That was a 5. He doesn't have his. Oh, he does. He has a Stampede's thing. Okay. Lightning Strike's new? Concussive Bolt definitely is. Nightmare. Rest at the end.
Oh yeah, that's a
Sometimes you get skits that way too. Again? If you did it usually, normally, you wouldn't have to do the Oh, Ada. Gotta love her. Alright, let's go see if we can find a store before Ada comes back. That way we can not waste time. That looks like a store. It's run by a Turtles. Turtles Mart! And we get the fast travel. We can just go straight to lawn, maybe. Oh, hold up. Where's my mixer? Sell both of those. I'm sorry, I want to buy. You have nothing useful to me. Book of Swiftness. Oh, definitely. Permanent upgrade to the speed we have outside. So that's always nice. Maybe we can try to do. No. Before we do so, I would like to buy a ton of life bottles. Yeah, there goes most of my budget, but that's fine. We're gonna need them. Oh, that could make a new. I can't see. I need 697 more gold. We'll definitely try to sell some stuff then. Can I sell some of this? It's trash. That's also trash. No. That's enough, right? Can we now? I think we can make a new weapon for her, but we need a little bit more. Trash. Need just a bit more. I'm not gonna sell that. Curses. What if I sold some food? Yeah, that's it. Curses, again. Dualize, overgrown crystal, steel knives. Makes it to the fruit knives. 29 versus 24. Yeah, it's better. What's this make? Oh, we're not going to be crafting anything else. Spear mask. That's a Crash Bandicoot, and I know it. Pasta vongole. Can't believe it. Do we not already have a carrot? Do they sell stuff like that here? No. Oh well. So yeah, what did we just do? I just got Sherry her stuff. That's it. Cool. We could fast travel with the turtles transport, I think. I just don't know if it'll lead us to Launt or if we... Never mind. We can't even afford it. Okay, so... We walking.
This is what I get for walking the entire way.
Christopher walking. We were at 7,000 bucks, but I bought 13 life bottles.
It's a bandit.
Because there's no people in chat. That's fine. The fun part is I have a bunch of subs there, so I can just focus on their stuff. But yeah, I've realized that I have not been doing a lot of networking myself. Like, I've been quiet. It's mostly because life's busy. You're a broke joker, eh? Well, no worries. You can dualize materials dropped by enemies into items and then sell them, or even sell gear or gems you're no longer using. Or try going to an inn and completing some of the requests you find there. That's actually a trick we need later on in the game. When we're doing the secret dungeon, the way that it functions is you need to give up an item in order to gain access to a level. And that item's, like, the way they decide if it's a good enough item or not isn't through stats, it's through monetary value. So you take, like, one of the items that they keep endlessly dropping in that dungeon, and you can kind of just craft it up, until it hits the price it's supposed to be at. Like, cool. I'm giving it up. It takes a while because like it needs to be worth like for like anything above level 3 in that zone out of 10, it needs to be worth like 3 million gold, which is a ridiculous amount. Besides, it's a dungeon that you shouldn't be doing until you finish the game and done New Game Plus, according to a lot of online stuff.
Sophie, you should learn more about this world.
Okay, what have you learned already? Well, yesterday. Why is the captain running away?
What did Malik start off with? Something about learning stuff, and then she's like, okay, and Sherry's like, what did you learn already? And as soon as she started that sentence, Malik just went like, and he just left. So Sherry was like, why is he leaving? And Sophie's like, well, yesterday. Carrot.
Look at the size of those carrots.
Do you really want to go all the way back?
Them and the Amarcians.
These are a Windor delicacy.
I don't know, Mr. Science. The Amarcians have influenced many facets of modern society, you know.
The Amarcians have influenced many facets of modern society.
You know how streetlights draw power from Eleth? The devices themselves are supposedly based on Amarcian technology. And the weapons that let you use Kriya's arts contain similar technology.
So this blade is built with the Marcian technology. Huh. Well, in that case, I guess a carrot could be as well.
Az was like,
right?
yes, absolutely.
I saw carrots in a book once. They were way smaller. It seems pretty likely to me.
Yep, the logic is strong. That makes me nervous. That's a heavy can. I don't like that. There used to be a big pack of bandits on this road. Then the boss ran off, so all that's left are his lackeys. They're kind of pushovers, actually. Look at that dude with the crossbow.
Okay, let's do this.
Get him?
I think that's all of them.
I think that's all of them. Just let me get my 5 stars so I can get the freaking title that gives me Grimsil. No, that wasn't weirdly like gross or anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stay sharp, even against cover.
I mean, okay, it might have been a little weirdly gross, but I don't think it was weirdly fatal.
It was your own vanity that best
When I was yelling.
Or not.
Don't remember, don't believe you. So I sat through 3 episodes of the Owl House yesterday. It's kind of funny. I actually, well, I knew that already. I recognized there was an episode with like I don't know if I want to call it. Oh, Malik's Calamity Rondo.
That was some fancy
Daddy.
What else are you hiding from us? Oh, I'm not hiding anything.
Sobrequistion. I think that's for... Who just gained a title? It's for Pascal. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there was a episode 3 or 4 I think had like, something about Ida, and I was like, that's totally... I figured it out like immediately. I was like, yeah, okay, it's a kid's show, I get it.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Elixir a
That one was
day.
for the lady next door.
Well, obviously they're building up to something. Like, nothing in the show has been out of left field. We're going west again. Gotten addicted to searching for Kriya's fragments lately. Good talk.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Yeah, and then they got an extra 3 episodes because people were mad about it. What's funny is I didn't hear anyone complain about that. Like, people didn't like that it was canceled, but they didn't feel like it was badly done. The thing that I did hear was they put in as much, like, the word they used was gay. So I'm like, aight. No, I feel like that's fine. I mean, it's people said 2 and 1/3 seasons. It was like 2 seasons and 3 episodes. Yeah, and it's kind of annoying to me that, like, Disney's the company that decided that just joined Netflix and like, our animations need to stop because it's animation. I'm like, what?
They'll open it if we ask. At least they always have for me.
They won't for Asbel.
But Asbel is a different story. I think we should keep our distance.
So, Asbel, can we be all sneaky and avoid the gate?
Well, let me
Sneaky
think.
beaky like.
I suppose we could head to the canal and just follow it inside.
Sneaking into my hometown. One day you will learn to love the skits like I do. One day you will learn to love the skits like I do. Too bad they don't have voice acting in Symphonia.
I sometimes get into skits, but sometimes don't want them. Like, it gives me more story.
To the left, Ada. It's a winding road. Not the greatest design choice there.
What's an airhead? Someone who's so smart they can control air with their mind. Wow.
Malik, how do you have less HP than your max, but more HP still than most of the party? To the left?
I go to the left and then it doesn't go, and then I move over and it still won't go.
There's more left to be lefted. Canal entrance. Check the time. Laint. Do you want to go home? I guess you're supposed to go home. Look at that dude. He's got a sword. I'm actually kind of surprised that you thought tech was a thing in Strata, because, like, looking at their soldiers, they're dressed a little more modern than the Windor soldiers. Like, the Windors are very much medieval Europe. The Stratons are dressed like
I also remember you talking about like,
Well,
there was a tech
this is
kind.
unexpected.
There was one that was all military and tech, one that was all magic, and one that was all something else.
well, so like looking at the Strata guys, they look like they're dressed
I
in
don't
like
remember seeing you on my calendar.
what's the word I'm looking for? Like the era is like early American colonization era.
Hubert.
Like you could see them with muskets maybe, but they don't have the muskets. The muskets are the Fendelians, who have been the only gang to show us up with a tank, by the way.
Winder's supply of Creus is dangerously low, and if it runs out, the citizens will be in trouble.
What's
Please,
Hubert gonna say?
Does Windor's new king really
Not my
think that
problem.
sending my brother will convince me to withdraw?
I asked to come.
Then you are naive.
Lieutenant, it's an emergency. Windor's army.
Oh man, Richard, why would you do
Come with
this?
staggering numbers, and our forces have already been pushed back into
What?
What the hey? We came here to stop a war.
Pascal.
So, you come to me under a flag of peace, but with an army at your back.
Did you not
No?
listen to what they said?
No, that isn't why we came.
It's
I
almost
don't think
charming
Hubert.
how badly you've underestimated me.
I don't think Hubert trusts him.
Considering Pascal is the one who said it.
Order the troops into
Why would he
defensive
trust Pascal?
formation. Hold Windor back no matter what the cost.
Why would he trust any of them? he knows that at least 3 out of the 5 of them come from Windor. 9. Yeah.
Hubert, please. I didn't know anything about this. You have to believe me.
To his memory, she's still overly infatuated with Asbel. Also, like, look at that. Those legs.
Let's go outside.
Hubert's on.
We have to find out what's happening.
He's rocking those high heels. I can't wait till we get costumes, by the way. I love the costumes in these games. Like, there's some really cool ones. No, that's just background. The chest will always look the same. I feel that. I know, I'm not... I'm feeling like bubblies.
Was your brother convinced?
No thanks to you.
If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Richard, why are you doing this?
I already told you. I was planning on attacking Lant.
Yeah, Richard. What's the dealio?
I'm doing this for you,
Fire in the
Asbel.
distance.
Remember when I promised to help you reclaim your homeland?
Richard promised
I
not to
never
go
asked for this, Richard.
I love that Richard's
I
like
know,
a Shakespearean character right now.
I decided to do it anyway. The people of this land must understand that there will be no mercy for
Oh, this
those
area
who
is
defy
significantly
me.
circle shaped.
No mercy? It seems like that's the only thing you ever talk about anymore. What you're doing is wrong.
Oh my god, Asbel?
You're telling your friend
So
that
be
now.
it then. Before I proceed to deal with Lant, it appears
But
that I'm
this is
going to
not
have
Richard,
to deal
this
with
is-
you first.
I'm not gonna have fucking eyes, Richard.
Got the
Sharia,
squid.
Take the others. Round up as many townspeople.
No,
as
we
you
need
can
Sharia. What are you
and
doing,
get them
Asbel?
to safety. Hurry, while we're talking. Once the fighting starts, it'll be too late.
No, Sherry, please.
All right, Asbel.
No, don't take Sophie. What are you doing?
No, I'm staying. Come on.
Oh, thank god. No.
And there you go.
Not Pascal.
No, Victor, no, it's Joe.
No, Malik's staying.
I will ask
Malik
you.
Never mind, I take it back.
left with them.
What is it that I have done wrong? I thought that you, of all people, would always understand me.
You, Richard,
Yo, this man's
are
out here
Dark Prince right
gaslighting.
now.
You should know
Not
better.
Richard.
You can't control people through violence and fear. Nothing good ever
I'm
comes
looking
of
if their
it.
subtitles look better than ours,
If
because
that's
sometimes
the
they
kind
just
of ruler
floop
you
out.
are, then we'll never have true peace. Please, listen to me. Go back to the way you
Yo,
were.
Hubert? Say something, maybe?
You're
Hubert's like, am I about to commit regicide?
How disappointing. Everyone has been.
Hubert's like, am I ready to commit regicide?
I love how like
And
he
in
had
the
his
end,
eyes there.
even you have.
They just, the pupils like shrink, yeah. Yo, Hubert, kinda hot though.
Hubert and Malik.
Oh, Pascal's my favorite, like no competition.
Is that really Richard? How can he be so strong?
There's something wrong with Richard.
Laser beams.
There's something wrong.
No, they clued in, they just don't know what it is.
Sharia.
Sophie.
Sophie came back. Oh, is there
Pretty
a
sure
little
it's Sophie.
animation of her fighting?
Yeah, boy.
There. Like, start.
Oh, she got them acrobat skills.
To protect you.
No, Sophie, I'm supposed to do the protecting. Your wind arts mean nothing. Whoa. Swoosh. 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 Hello. What's this?
There's that light.
Hinata?
Just
From
like
the end of
before.
the pain arc? No. Not quite. I think you're not seeing where the particles are going. That's a safe bet.
She just remembered.
Is your memory back?
A piece of her was missing. More importantly, she just stated that she's fought him before.
No. It's happening again.
Then do something, Asbel. Dang, he just struck Richard
I
down.
don't think he didn't
Kind
actually
of.
attack him. That's the thing. I think the attack missed. It just threw him off.
No, I think he struck at him.
You
Betrayed me!
Good dialogue. You betrayed me. You betrayed me. Use an art with the Nova attribute to smash Nova barriers. Just pausing because I don't want to die. Who am I? Double moon's a Nova thing. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Enemies with Nova barriers. I'm Asbel? No, thanks. There we go. Much better. Oh, Hubert has Tiger Blade. Sorry, I'm gonna check his weaknesses a sec. Human impact and paralysis. Can I check Hubert's? I know it's a bit of a weak. Can I check Hubert's? I think he's only got one set right now. That looks like he just went into Nova mode, so you... Yeah, he's just on auto, that's all. Ooh! Well, okay. You need to...
Vertex Rose!
Actually, it's Bloody Rose. He's not very good. No, Sophie! Oh, that's you! And you're playing her. I keep trying to do antidote like a Dean Goose. Nova. Cool. All three of us have Nova abilities. Let's go. Oh, I love that move. Uh oh, okay, I'm out. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, Asbel. Oh, it's me. Okay, cool. Yeah, he gets to choose a target, kind of. And I'm dead. Can I wake up? Yeah, thanks. You're gonna need to heal. You can move it. Yeah. I'll revive Asbel, not you. Try to heal yourself a little bit. Or Asbel, actually. Don't heal that close. Yeah, we're dead. I'm glad you thought of it. How much has he got? 10k? Oof. That's a lot of HP. You know, the main mistake you're making is attempting to attack him head on. You're just hitting the circle as soon as you get up. That means you're gonna get hit. Okay, well, he's still alive. Okay, we're gonna retry.
No, I keep
You didn't move that time is what I'm saying. You just got up, pressed circle, started healing. Press retry. We can set Asbel up as the as your character. Well, you can't play Sophie. And then put me as Hubert. Thank you.
Sophie also.
Baron.
Sophie also. While she's a martial type, so like technically being up close and fighting isn't that bad, except for when you can't block.
Until you're trying to cast, yeah.
I keep trying to back up for the casting, but when I'm not in free movement range, I get stuck.
We will survive.
Right. One of your boys, I think, does it. It's lightning attack. You need to do your lightning blade attack. You hit triangle to look. Yeah. Lightning strike is side, it's left. Oh, you can add Frostbreaker. Woo! There you go. That's not Nova Barrier. I don't know why they're teaching that again. I guess they just told us, hey, by the way, Richard has a Nova Barrier. Don't worry about it. He's kind of easy to stun. Okay. Did he petrify you? That's rough, dude. Oh, thanks for the Nova. Ugh. Sorry. It didn't. Didn't save it. Nice. Well, stun him. Let's go. Doesn't matter. Oh, don't. Oh, nope. Those are we choose. Sophie, do your healer. Oh, she's going free. Slowed you? Oh, that's bad. Okay, she healed you a little bit. Oh, good. Do it again. I don't know which one of my attacks is Nova. Which one of my arts is Nova? Nova? No. Okay. That's not what I wanted at all. Remove. / Nova New Moon. Okay, so just by doing a basic combo. It's okay.
Sorry about that. Not looking well.
Unstun, thanks. My turn, Sophie, please. Oh, running into the sword delusion. Stop! Who's letting him triple cast this crap? I know, but like, do I not get time? Like, I don't be able to. Ugh.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I missed my attack. That big whenever he's got like the spears coming out of the ground, that's his that's when he puts the berry up. So, like when you hear that, it's also got that distinctive sound.
Oh my god, I'm
So. Ah, crap. Here we go. He's gonna focus it on you. Ah, you can survive that. No. Thank you, Sophie. Very kind. Bully him. I'm burned. Wait, I got a thing for that. Oh, let's go. I'm so down. Let's go. Let's go.
Prepare yourself. Dance like the damned. Instant balls.
You do. Stampede Strike. You're the second person who got one because Richard obviously got one for an obvious reason. That gave him a thing? Okay. I'm dead. This is fine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get you to give it to me because Sophie's about to go full on. Oh, crap, dude. Okay. We'll die. Wait, it's fine. Peppering him with flare top. Okay, oh, what? Okay, you got his thing, so that's good. I don't think it's Sophie. You're gonna live through that, though. Just be like, yeah, how about I shoot you from a distance? Oh, I'm just out of it? Oh, no, it doesn't have like a full circular response. It depends on. Oh, stop with that thing! Thanks, Sophie, you're at life. That's why I don't like playing the healer characters. They're so much better on top of it. Oh, I'm out of that. Uh-huh. Yeah? Okay, I got this. I told you. That's the point, I think. We're understanding how this game works. Because by doing that, you can kind of like pass off, like, oh yeah, this is how. Oh no. Oh, whoever he hits is dead. Yeah, he got you in the middle of a combo too.
Sorry about that.
Quickly, Sophie! Oh, get bent! Oh, we got an elixir too, which is a full heal for everybody, I think?
Probably, but like, we need it.
The slow element slows both your movement and CC recovery rate. Let's go!
I like that she got her memories back. So it was like, what, two of them were there at the time that she revived?
Which is probably why she revived.
And then she saw Hubert and she got the rest of her memory back.
Because Hubert had the rest, yeah. Giant balls. Super destruction, dark beam, dark attack. So glad we got to play some Dragon Ball. Yeah, we're not being blown away or something. You lost this time, Richard. So glad the game's over now.
Your Majesty, you must withdraw! All men,
Did you say Nova?
fall back!
No, then he might not have said Nova.
Unless, of course, sometimes direct translations of the Japanese and in the Japanese.
No, they say what they say.
He definitely said Nova.
Are you sure?
Are you alright? Talk to me.
Sophie, are you alright? Hold on.
I'm fine. I remember now.
It's time for the big reveal.
I remember you. Every one of you. When you were young. Hubert was shy, but he tried his best and always worried about everyone. Sharia was sick, but that didn't stop her from being cheerful and friendly.
The
And I
monotone
remember
is killing
Asbel.
me.
He was strong and kind. He always
protect you
protected
from
me,
anything
no matter
or
what we
anyone.
faced.
What about Richard? What about old Richard?
Good to see
Before he
you.
got possessed?
Richard wasn't there most of the time she was.
Yeah, indeed.
Lieutenant! Are you hurt?
Less than Baja
Don't
Blast.
worry about me. What's the situation outside?
Windor's army has retreated from the city.
Yo, the straw
along with King Richard.
woman's like
Deploy
what?
men to defend the gates.
Oh, it's because she's wearing a
immediately.
castric
Do
tarp.
not
Okay.
pursue Windor.
Yes, sir.
She reminds me of like high fantasy magic.
But it's very clearly inspired off of like I want to say the French armies or the British armies from like when they were fighting over Canada.
I guess I never really saw
It was like long coats, red or blue,
I failed to protect anyone again.
tricorn.
That's not true. You protected me, Asbel.
They're salty as hell,
You saved me.
but peanuts tend to be.
Just like you did when you were a child.
No, I don't like cashews as much as I like peanuts. I went on a cashew binge when I was younger, and then it just got too much.
But still, I'm glad.
There's like an aftertaste to cashews that makes them taste nuttier, and I'm like,
I wonder why.
That's fair though, because peanuts are like not real nuts, so.
I'm scared. For some reason.
Because peanuts are not.
I'm afraid to search deeper and remember my past.
I'm afraid to search deep and remember my past. No, I'd just like to point out that there are 3 countries that we have mentioned in this game, and we've only visited the one.
They also haven't mentioned the other kingdom yet.
What other kingdom? No, they mentioned all 3. Yeah? No? What do you mean, no? We fought against Fendel. Also, they're not kingdoms.
Right, only one of them is a kingdom.
Yep.
The other ones are what, empires or republics?
Republic of Fendel. I think. And Strata is
Large
it's a
numbers
country,
of
I
their
guess. I don't
troops
know what they
remain
call it.
deployed on the high roads leading to Grailside and Verona, so they could easily stage another attack. However, the Fendelians have shown recent signs of activity as well. We've deployed a squad to the Fendel border and are increasing our surveillance. If they plant something, we won't be caught off guard. Oh, and Lieutenant,
Those sneaky Fendelians.
what was that light that appeared during the last battle?
Don't know. Don't care.
I'm not gonna tell you. That's our secret.
You need not include those details in your report. Might I ask why?
Nope.
It could be a new weapon developed by the enemy.
Yeah, he's like,
Official reports are no place for guesswork and speculation.
That's
and I don't have a
Very
full
well.
explanation.
But we still have to consider the Creus issue. Our higher-ups are demanding that we increase production in the Creus mines, and yet nothing has
He
been
doesn't
done.
want to force people to work harder.
We lack the manpower to do it ourselves, and I will not force the people of Lant into hard labor.
I think he doesn't even want to be a ruler. He's in charge
We are
because he
not
was told to
here
be,
as a
but he
conquering
refuses to push
force.
people
We
past
are
what
their
his moral
allies.
code says. And like, the word moral code is never going to be stated by Hubert. He doesn't have a moral code in his mind.
At the same time, he also was like, hey, my brother can't be in charge right now.
Mm-hmm. Like here, he's not as a conquering force where they're allies.
However, you appear to be prioritizing the local people over the orders of our superiors.
Yeah, because he's from here. This is his people.
You only think that because you still see me as a wayward orphan from Lant. But isn't that precisely what you are? I am a soldier of Strata.
All I'm saying,
I cast
Raymond,
aside my
is are you
homeland
seeing
7
the
long
length
years
of
ago.
my coat versus yours? Shut your gob.
Or rather, they cast me aside.
Oh man!
Hey, look, Fendelians.
Any closer?
It doesn't look like they're crossing the border. They're probably worried about
I think there's too
Strata.
much hurt for him to be dealing with it without significant, like, forced character growth.
It's true, but it'd be good for him. Especially since he lives in the same building that he's working in now.
Yeah, and she's probably continuously trying to, but he's like, very resistant because in his mind he was ditched and he's doing his best to be. He's being as neutral as possible, and that's what he's trying to tell his aide.
Just what I can,
Is that he's
I
like
think.
not. He's not
I have
doing
to
these things
ensure that
because he
Lant isn't
thinks
swept into
Lant
another
is his
battle.
home. He's doing these because he's trying to separate himself from that fact. Like in his mind, he's like, I cannot give them preferential
And then there's
treatment, and I can't
Sophie.
treat them worse because I'm mad at them. Frog.
She died 7 years ago. She died protecting us.
Oh, they did just confirm that Sophie is the
And
actual
now
same
she's
Sophie.
back, and not a year older. I may not understand it, but I'll make sure we don't lose her again.
Yeah, and we're totally gonna help. Right, Mr. Captain?
Of course.
Yeah, you and the rest of the. Do you mean like as characters? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, because, like, so their dynamic is interesting because not between them, but with the rest of the group. Like I said earlier, most of the group has met prior to the time skip. These guys only met after the time skip. They're like that outside duo from the rest of the youngins.
Well, we
They're
can
also,
investigate the
slight
Fendelian
spoiler
army
alert,
who've done that.
both of them older than everyone else in the group. Pascal's the second oldest in the group.
Agreed.
Nope. Malik's like 40, I think, or 30. She's like in the mid-20s, I
Come
would
on,
guess.
Sophie. It's time
The
to
others
go.
are like late teens. Because like if
Can we
if
visit the
Asbel's
meadow?
18, Hubert can't be any older than like 17. And I think they've got like several years different. No, I don't think it's 1 year. I think it's like 2 or 3.
And then Sharia was supposed to be the same age.
Same as Asbel, I think.
She was the same.
Maybe.
And then was Richard older than Asbel?
Maybe by like a year. He's 19 now, I think. So yeah, about a year. And thank you for the
Go
resub.
ahead. Pascal and I will meet you in town.
Okay. Let's go, Sophie.
Going to the middle. Going to the meadow. Oh, everybody left except for Sophie, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Who? These are Fendelian soldiers. Where are they? Oh, they're literally in. This is the in-between fortress. Yeah. Vestiges of war. We don't have the party necessary to make that discovery, Skid, unfortunately.
Trash. You like that trash?
So it looks like this is the first because
Yeah, this is where they're gonna be doing most of the board skirmishes. Watermelon. Actually, it's Wonder Chef. Oh no, it's an attachment. Right. It's like an accessory that gives you a change in appearance. Bent egg there.
You won't live to regret.
It can be a hat if you want it to be. You keep moving. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You can also call it whenever.
yeah, I was looking over to see if like we wanted to keep going on. Yeah, I make a lot of weird noises. I always have. My own stream, I make a lot of weird noises. Although I don't think I'm coming back to my stream anytime soon.
It'll be a nice stopping point. Healing. Arrested development. I don't think you should. Rita, this is good.
I can't believe it's true. You really are the same Sophie.
No,
It
I don't
is
think I'm
true.
capable of it.
Oh, I know. But there was a part of me that was sure I'd never see you again. It just makes me so happy.
Being able to remember you
She's
makes me happy
alive.
too. But everyone has grown so big, and I'm still.
So small.
Uh-oh. She must be bothered that she hasn't developed at all in 7 years. Don't you worry, Sophie. Even if your height and such haven't grown, you're still the same old Sophie to us.
And such? What else is there?
Oh, sorry, nothing at all.
Length of hair. But it didn't grow.
No, it didn't, and I'm pretty sure she didn't get out of it.
I think we get to see that in the future arc. Like, there's a costume with her hair down.
This is where we met, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, both times I met you, it was here.
What happened to me after I saved you? And what happened before I met you?
I don't know what happened to you before we met, but
Where was I? What was I doing?
Don't know what happened after we met either.
Thinking about it worries me.
she's very eloquent now. All of a sudden, she speaks
Maybe I can't
much
remember
more.
because it's something I shouldn't remember.
Yeah, but you don't know for sure that your past was bad.
She just didn't.
Besides, what happened in the past isn't important.
That's wrong, Asbel. What happened in the
All
past
that
informs
matters
everything you're
is
gonna do
right
from now
now.
on.
Right now.
I forgot she had those like weird ring things on her pants. No, her pants.
Let's go home.
Like the
I don't
side
want
has like
people to
rings.
worry.
Okay.
Why does it look so much nicer? This screen than it does on the screen.
Because it's not meant to be. It's not an HD and it's on an HD TV. So the pixels are like overinflated a little bit.
Hey, Asbel. Do you think Richard will come back?
I don't know, but if he
No,
does,
he's dead.
Lant will become a war zone again. I
Oh, you meant by
imagine
that?
the
No, never mind.
Fendelian army is just waiting for a chance to strike.
Imagine Richard attacks and the
Lord.
Fendelians just go like, okay, cool.
And if
Kill
a
time.
battle breaks out, there'll be nothing I can do to stop it. I can't possibly protect Lant against such
Lant's just a
adversaries.
rinky-dink little town with a lord.
Asbel, don't you like Lant anymore?
Of course I do. I just know now that conviction alone isn't enough.
So
Good
Lant will
character growth,
become a war
Asbel.
zone?
Congrats.
No, everything will be okay.
And there we go, he cries.
I think he no. I think he's just telling that to Sophie to calm her down a little bit. Oh well, that's gonna be it for tonight's Tales of Graces. We'll be back next week probably with more on the same day, Thursday that is. I will also be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. With what I hope to make the finale of Mega Man Battle Network 2. But yeah. Well, I guess you know what would be funny if I made you make it like a tier list of like the Tales of Graces characters so far, and would modify it at the end of every stream to see like how much you like it. Well, we don't have like an actual tier list though. Like, I wonder, can you lend me the computer 2 minutes? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm looking. I think it's called Tier Maker, right?
I've used it before.
Because Google Chrome has not.
I want to fix all your shit.
What do you mean? Make a template. Well, hang on. Maybe we can. Oh, never mind. How does this thing work? Video games?
Wait. Look at all the shit that's in here. It might actually already be in here.
Nah, it's not. TA.
Okay, so then.
Wouldn't be there, so we'd have to do video games. But yeah, there's some decent ones. Oh no, we need to download stuff and stuff. The Wii? No. Gross. Get this one. How different the art style is on the box art is incredible to me.
That's not
So what's
box
going on with
art.
your hands there? That is the box art.
It says it's a screenshot. That's the box art.
They always call it screenshot image pictures, but this is the same art style as the box art.
So it's probably like an artwork.
This is probably the Wii version, yeah. No, it's not actually.
Like this is its artwork that you can get from the same game.
I've never seen it, but I haven't complete. You don't get concept art in this game. Anyway. Downloads? There. I don't know. Characters from Tales of Graces. F. G? Upload a set of images from the tier list. Oh dear. That's fine. Asbel. Blonde. Not the child version. Asbel cut in 29. Hubert Oswell.
I like some of these images.
Yo, this is the Mystic art cut in. Sherry, what's her last name? Barnes?
I would just put in her first name to wait. Hang on, this
That's
cannot be
more
true.
words though. Where? That's not real art, no. These are the I think they're stuff in actual the Mystic Arts Pascal. I swear, I'm surprised I don't actually already have that. This is fine. Malik, Caesar. That's not you, right, Caesar?
No. Yes.
But the other ones are all their cut-in art, and this is a JPEG.
That one. Or this
Fine.
one.
It's too late. Then who else are we missing? Richard
Sorry, but I wanted
Windor.
the hot picture.
Richard Windor, looking sexy, big boy.
Oh, what's this outfit?
Looks like fan art to me.
There's more than one.
Like this is like a freaking, what is this? Yeah, this is like a fucking reference to
Are they costumes? Could they be costumes?
maybe, but this looks like a reference to Gundam actually. Like one of the bad guys in Gundam looks like that. I have to add to the swear jar.
You also need to set up the screen so that way they can see what you're doing.
I mean, I'm not a fan of them looking at what I can see on Google. What else? Am I missing anybody? We got Sophie. Tales of Graces, because she does not have a last name. No, that one's kind of sucky.
I like the one.
This one? Okay.
Outfit looks
Is that everybody?
Asbel.
Try to do them in order.
We did Asbel, Hubert, Sharia, Pascal, Malik,
Richard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. Go. 6? Who's missing? Hubert. Malik. Google, dude. I don't know. Oh, it's the Azalea wiki. Twitter, baby. Let's go. I freaking hope not. Because if they do, I'm going to scrim. It's fine, because we already got all the stuff, right? So... No, because if I do Tales of characters. Like, most of the work was just downloading everything, so... Oh, nuts. I think we didn't turn this off. Yeah, you're right, I think that's... Well, if I do that, right, if I delete Sophie from the end of it, would it still function if I type this in, or...? No, it doesn't, so if I go... Yeah, I'm just gonna delete everything, because, like, we want to give the site its thing. Okay, that's over. Yeah, we can show the people what they want. I got window capture. It's gonna be really quick, there's only 7 characters. Where's my window, though? Oh, there you go. Like, don't click on anything. Oh, actually, why don't we make that really easy? There you go. You gotta place them, like, it doesn't, they can all be in the same thing, but generally speaking, S tier is wouldn't change anything, top tier, best character in the game, and D tier is trash. Throw them out right now, the game would be immensely better if they're not there. I know where Asbel's going! We can turn off this thing too while we're at it. Alright, okay, A tier. Now why? But why? Like right before, you mean?
He was unconscious.
Yeah.
So I think that they definitely got there. Now, Pascal is growing on me, but she's sitting at me right now.
Yeah, right now she's just a wacky woohoo pizza man. Yeah, I feel that.
Is also sitting at Sharia is.
You gotta rationalize this.
Okay. So yeah, Pascal's growing on me, but she's gonna take a while. Hubert, there hasn't been much of him, and I liked him as a kid. He annoyed me a little bit, but nowhere near as much as his brother, and I felt so bad for him throughout the entire thing. And I liked
Okay, yeah.
him like, yeah, hey, I can fucking my own shit now, get lost, get wrapped.
Yeah, he comes home, right? This guy comes home, and he's like, oh, Asbel's gonna be a lord, maybe he's gonna be pompous or whatever, right? I imagine that's what's going on in his brain, right? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be able to have to put up with this new nerd dude. Comes home, immediately sees Asbel's like, I don't know what to do, and he's like, whoa, I do.
Right.
and then he's like, wait, what about Sherry? Oh, she's just normal. Oh, Asbel's even worse than I thought. And then he's like, oh, Richard is like a little snobby dingus? Whoa, dude, like, my life is great. Except it's not, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's sort of thing where...
He's like vindicated, my guy.
Malik here.
Okay, for the small amount we've seen him.
Small amount that we've seen him, I like him as he is. My problem is that his attacks annoy me, but I prefer playing him to playing Asbel.
I like that Malik just kind of seems like the character who knows how to step back and like not be in the spotlight right now.
Yeah, and like we saw that scene with him and Pascal, and like that was fucking. It was a brief 1-second thing, but it's, hey, yeah, I'm holding on to her by her neck. It was great.
Malik's like, oh man, that feels like a lot of damage is coming my way. He just sticks his arm out. Pascal's like, whoa!
But I'm finding that Richard's playstyle I absolutely love. Malik's, I liked beforehand when I had a choice between the two. Like between Asbel and Malik. Right now, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get used to Malik's playstyle again and try and figure out how to play it.
Yeah, forget playing Richard until we're done the game, by the way. Like, he's not coming back.
Sherry is the healer.
Oh, it was funny, she has some pretty strong burst arts for damage as well. Like, because she's... What did you just do? Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Does that keep us... Yeah, cool, cool.
So yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, Sherry, there's not much. She's pissed at Asbel for leaving her, but like she said the wrong fucking thing, and that's on her. I get that.
No, it's not. No, it's not on her. It's not on her. It's not her fault.
It's not, but at the same time, it was like the worst thing you could possibly say.
She was reaching out for like companionship and you know, also feeling the loss of a friend. I was talking about Hubert. I didn't consider Sophie in that way. Sophie's kind of a blank slate right now. So we got a bit of her back. Well, not even. She's also given us a very big light show. Now I need you to think carefully here, because D could technically mean completely irredeemable, but this is going to modify itself hopefully as the story goes on. He's grown a bit, a little bit. Right, and we haven't gotten like the full party together yet, so we don't see the dynamics between everybody. But that's fair because this is all about your opinion, right? So nobody's in S rank. Oh yeah, you think Hubert's gonna make it? Okay. Oh, Hubert's is just he's just like. He's just like, well, I mean, I'm gonna play Pascal more. I'm gonna try to play Pascal more at least.
Well, like, okay, so like, this is what I feel is based on his
Yeah, gameplay doesn't need to be involved in this, yeah.
If I'm looking at it gameplay-wise,
You haven't played Pascal yet, so she's just quirky. The healing, yeah. Yeah, Asbel, you're a little more used to him because he's like, he's the basic, right? He's the easiest to. And the way I see it right now, Asbel is currently the only character, or actually, he's the only character in the game that has 0 cast time arts. Sherry is just Malik with like different ranges. Okay. So put them back in the order of like character, and then we'll save the picture. What? Oh. It is. Opinion. 15 hours in? What are we in? Uh, 12 hours in. Yeah.
Character personality.
Read the title. Oh, download the image?
Well, it's saved here.
Export the image. Yeah. Because I want to show it on the Discord and on, yeah. Here's mine.
Okay, you're gonna redo it. You're gonna redo it.
Yeah.
Create this tier list.
And what if I delete?
And then you get to
So mine's probably not gonna change. But we've got obviously perfect, the GOAT, excellent, only character to have wacky woohoo playstyle, wacky woohoo personality. Every time you learn about her, you go, what? Okay, every little tidbit you're like, why didn't you tell me this earlier, Pascal? And she's like, well, I didn't think it was relevant. And you're like, well, you know what, fair enough.
her introduction.
Chef's kiss. Best intro in the game. Like, what do you got? You got Richard. Oh, I'm a prince. I like the guy. Malik, like, oh, Asbel, you gotta learn to do this mission by yourself. Hubert, I'm scared of bugs. Okay, you know, okay, I'll fair. But his second intro is better, like, significantly better than everybody else. Sherry, okay, you know, you're the Hinata character, clearly. Okay, fine. Well, I'll forgive that because I like the Hinata character, but she's different. I know you don't. You're wrong. But whatever. We've had this conversation before. And then Sophie's introduction. She's all right. You know, light. No, actually, the first time you see her, she's lying down the field, but it's fine. And Asbel's intro can't be good because it's the like to me, no main character of a Tales of game will be as good as Lloyd's intro, because Lloyd's intro is just Lloyd Irving, wake up, and then someone throws a freaking chalkboard eraser at his face. So that's genius. So yeah, Pascal's S tier. I died. I can't. That's like she's supposed to be the comedy relief, but she gets some depth. Like obviously, you could already start like, oh ma, what do you mean she's smart? What? Whatever. The way she talks, just everything about her reminds me of you when I think that's the most important part is that she reminds me of me when I was a teenager, and even to somewhat extent nowadays. Richard, sorry buddy. Nope, don't like him. Can't stand him. Seen his type too much. He's like Sasuke, but with like actual bloodline stuff. You know, oh my family's dead. Boo-hoo. Oh no, my brother's dead. But my dad's dead. My uncle's mean. I'm going to kill everybody and lash out. Ah, boo-hoo. I don't care. This is Richard. I don't care. Okay. Also, like for some reason, people keep shipping him with Asbel. I can forgive that. I understand why they do it. He also lied straight through his teeth when he said it. He was like, "Oh man, I love him because he does this," and then the next thing you know, he goes to try and kill Asbel because he does this. Get bent, Richard. Okay. I give. So he's a manipulative boyfriend. I don't care. Okay, Sophie, you stay at C tier too. I don't like. Oh right, the rules generally mean that like the closer to C, the better. Like if you put them here, that's usually the one you like the most. But whatever. Sophie, you can stay there. Actually, I think I dislike you more than Richard, mainly because like Lolicon character. That's fine. We can. Whatever. So like Lolicon character, kind of iffy. Weirdly quiet for the first bit. I don't usually hate that. She's the martial artist. She's small. Actually, it's impressive, but at the same time, like, I don't like her as much as Richard because her storyline to me doesn't feel as compelling as Richard's. And that's going into spoiler territory. Sharia can get a B rank because I think that she's the main driving force for why this nerd here decides to go up a couple ranks later on in the story. Okay, so she's the reason he's not a loser. Hubert? S tier, baby. Let's go. Go up there. Excellent playstyle. My guy zips around the battlefield while firing off shots from his double-bladed that he made himself. Like, this guy's a Chad. What does this even mean? Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. I'm gonna go back up. Malik was introduced, yeah.
Then Pascal, like adult, Hubert was introduced.
Hubert, yeah.
And then you were like, oh, my favorite character is introduced, and then it was Pascal. I'm like, Pascal, not like your favorite character. This is what you're telling me.
No, like listen, Pascal is my favorite. Hubert's my second favorite for several reasons. One of the reasons is, again, most like Pascal, the more you learn about him, you're like, oh wow, that's kind of impressive, because like he's like self-made man, okay? Like he was ditched from his nobility, given to some random dude. This dude, we'll get into that when we learn about this dude, but like, and then our boy Hubert was like, you know what, how about I decide to become, just randomly goes to a military academy, no, probably not randomly, but like, it's more complicated than that. And then he shows up at his hometown, he's like, hey Asbel, why don't I beat the living crap out of you? And Asbel's like, I'm a good character, and then Hubert's like, reality check time. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be either, but that's not it. Because, like, I don't think Aston wanted to control where Hubert was going. Aston's mentality was, Hubert needs a better life than he can be offered as a second-born son. So when he gave him to this man who had no children, to my understanding, I don't think his father, his adoptive father, has any other kids. Oh, yeah, for sure. But assuming that his new dad is a noble is a failed concept, because he's not. He was given to some place. Strata is a democratic country. And it's slightly meritocracy style, where like the better you are, the higher up you go. It's the closest system that functions like North America. In a really weird way. Not, I mean, everything kind of... I don't know. I'm not sure, but like Windor and Strata both have economic systems that work the same, kind of like trade and whatnot, with money. And Strata is like you go there. There's a school. There's a president. You can go up through the ranks easier through military, because that's just the way the country's set up. But you can also be like a scientist, or, well, I guess we don't see many Strata scientists, researchers. But yes, the military was the fast track to get him higher. And like, spoilers, Hubert's adoptive father is all about that clout. He wants to go up in the ranks of society, and that's probably why Hubert was put into the military, not through Aston's choice. So like, yeah, and like Hubert, like I said earlier, he made his own weapon, which is easily one of the uniquest weapons in the game right now.
Yeah, and like when he was a kid, I saw him in the book and him actually getting smart, and I was like, that, and then that becomes his rather than fighting. Now, I'm not against. I like.
Well, he needs to be in the game as a playable character, right?
Yeah, as a playable character. But I really want him to develop his.
We've already seen a bit of like, he's not just brute force like Asbel kind of thinks. Yeah, because he's seen, like, the second Asbel showed up, he's like, you really think you can trap me by surrounding me? I already got like plans. We've already, like, the second that Richard shows up, he's like, okay, mobilize this. They're not gonna get in. He has a tactical mind, and we've seen it a lot. Oh yeah, for sure. And like, no, well, because of the way that the game is designed, each character needs to be distinct enough in their personalities and paths that, unfortunately, Hubert's not the scientist. And while he could have been a scientist, maybe if he had stayed in Launt or gone somewhere that wasn't the Oswell family, his father kicked him into the military side, and he doesn't develop that side of his personality all that much. He's definitely one of the three characters who, like, the top three characters here, can all hold a conversation in how the world works, how science works, and a little bit of philosophy. All three of them can okay, maybe not Pascal in philosophy, because she's like, I don't want to say socially inept, but some people like headcanon her as autistic, and that's not like it doesn't come out of left field. It kind of makes sense. So moving on to Malik, I'm leaving him at A rank because he's the Chad, the mentor, but he's just not got that extra oomph. The game, unfortunately, does not treat his backstory as it does with the other two. He's much like Pascal from outside of the group. He's older than everybody. He acts it, like I said earlier, he knows how to step back and like let them have their moment. He's like, ah, this is the time for the youngins. It's no longer my time, etc. His yeah. Sometimes he sows chaos. He's
ending battle scene that I saw where
there there are multiple moments where the characters will be like, Malik is the level head of the party, and be I won't say like backstab, but like surprised that like he in fact did not feel like being the level-headed party member at that time, and it creates some of the funniest situations in the game. But when Malik gets serious, Malik gets serious, and yes, he is the burst caster. He's the one that does the biggest damage with his Krios arts. I don't play him a lot. I don't understand his play style. To me, it don't make sense. I don't like it. But look, that doesn't factor into how much I love this character. He's also just like one of the funniest characters in the series in the game.
So now
Sherry. Yeah, I think I did it. I think Asbel can.
No, you said Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie's there. Asbel, I gotta leave him in D. Like, I don't hate him, but I don't like him. Like, he's easily the weakest character in the game. Like, I can defend his character growth and say he's not unbearable as much as there's.
This is the thing that you've been defending him, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna put him up higher.
He's not unbearable. He's not unbearable. Like, you know what? I said that D was unsalvageable, so I'm gonna move him up to really low C, because he's not unsalvageable by any means. He's not unbearable to me. He's just that main character, and he suffers from having to be the main character, which is sad because, like, yes. Yeah, and this is the Tales of series. We don't get good main characters. Actually, hang on. I take that back. Everything you described about the Tales of Innocent main characters turns me off, by the way. I don't like it. Did we, okay, cool.
Switched back on. They're switched off. So he's even worse than Sophie in the very beginning, but at the same time, like, once he picks up his sword, he starts expressing more, and then as you further in the game, he expresses further. And like, personally, love it. And I love how they built the story, because the story.
Oh, wait, no, can I cancel that?
And like, part of why I like it so much is probably because it not only is it good, like, character development, not only just in the way that he uses his resources and the way that he acts and his emotions, but also it's written because he now has to tackle with many of the others have already dealt with. I am a reincarnation of this god from this god world that sits on top of our world. They're out to kill me, but also he's like, it's also a position of like, am I just this reincarnated god, or am I who I thought I was growing up?
Mm-hmm.
And so he now has to tackle that, whereas the others have already tackled it. They've already lived through it, but they still feel moments of that of, is this me, or is this me as a god?
Yeah, which is like, it's kind of why, like, it's the same concept of like these characters are always forced to like fight their initial worldview. Like, I noticed it with this guy. You notice it with Luke, in a way worse way than Asbel. Luke like has no memory of anything before like 7 years prior to the game. You learn why. Spoilers for Tales of the Abyss, but it's because he's a replica. He only started existing 7 years before the events of the game.
I thought he was somebody that they took from the town along with somebody else. And then he got.
Nah. So what happened in Tales of the Abyss is he starts off as a sheltered kid, and because he got kidnapped, they're like, you can't leave your hometown anymore. Kind of, yeah. So like, yeah, you are. So like, what happens then is, he's like, okay, cool, and then he lives like he's the son. He's third in line for the throne, and he lives like someone who's sheltered and rich and third in line for the throne. He knows the king. He knows he's he's betrothed to the princess. He never leaves his house because they're afraid he gets kidnapped and stuff, or at least to him. And then he learns later on that no, actually, it's because one, he has the power to literally destroy the world. Possibly, he's prophesized to do some bad stuff. Well, not some bad stuff, but like possibly like change the world too much, and they're like, maybe we don't want to do this yet. We have to keep him alive, and also uh, his parents didn't know this, but his original version, and some people knew this. He was created 7 years prior to take the place of um, his real self. What? What? That's funny.
Is there something wrong with my camera again?
No, no, it was just. But there you go. So yeah, so we're aware that like, well, then you learn like, yeah, he's there to like leave the actual guy out of the way. Um, so yeah.
It makes sense. No changes found.
So like Luke is just absolutely unbearable until until he like, I'm gonna turn this off. Wow, we're gonna turn this off a little bit too. Wait, that's not it. Stop. So we don't blind everybody. Yeah, and then Luke is forced to realize that he's not been acting very smartly, refusing to think for himself, listening to what other people tell him, because at some point he's like sent to do so. He follows his trainers or his mentors like orders, and he accidentally makes an entire town collapse into the ground. Because of that power he has, where he can just like destroy what holds the planet up. So he's like, "Cool, bye, town." And he's like, "Wait, I did the thing." Everybody in the party's like, "We told you not to. We told you to stay with us. Why didn't you listen?" He's like, "I wanted to be here." They're like, "Yeah, how did that work out for you?" He's like, "Oh wow," and they're all like really pissed off at him. He's like, I think I need to be better." Yeah, dude. Yeah, you do.
Need to be better.
And then he's like, "I'm not even a real person." They're like, "Yeah, no. That doesn't mean that you can escape your responsibilities, and it doesn't make us like treat you like less of a person, but like, what the hell, my dude?"
You gotta smarten up.
Like shape up. And then the guy he meets up the guy who's actually his real self, and the guy's like super pissed. He's like, "Look what you did. I told you not to. I kept telling you, and you didn't listen." I was like, "Yeah, well, you're not a good guy." He's like, "Oh, shut up. You absolute failure of an imitation of me." And then Luke's like, "Wow, that's kind of rude." And he's like, "Yeah, well, you deserve it." And he's like, I guess I do." He's a replica of a character called Ash, who's one of the 6 main antagonists group, I guess. They're called the 6 God Generals. And the character's called Ash the Bloody because he has red hair.
So he's a replica of that guy who's his enemy.
Yeah. That guy was him before he got kidnapped. When he got kidnapped by the main antagonist back in the day, Ash left to work with the Oracle Knights, the main antagonist's main group. Yeah. So then they like, so Ash could just walk away and not have to deal with it and try and save the world from the plan that was going to unfold. The game revolves around. We're going a little over time, I think, but like the game revolves around this idea that there's a score and that everybody can read the score of this one prophet from back in the day, who has foretold everything in the world.
You know what would be really cool if down the road they decided every single one of these Tales games were interconnected.
That'd be kind of wild, but they've already done this. Sort of. There are games that is just a bunch of crossover games. There's 2 games called Tales of Link, I think they're called. I don't remember if they're mobile games. There are PSP games that we can't access anymore, or we never got in North America, which are like crossover games, crossover RPG, like trainers things. And in every Tales of game, you usually, except for the first one, I assume, you usually get Easter eggs or characters that show up from other games. So, for example, in this game, I believe we see Yuri from Tales of Vesperia, and we'll see a character from Tales of.
Well,
I don't remember.
Cameos, or are they...
They're both, because they contain some lore information as to why, like, how they got there. So, like, Tales of Grace's cameos, we'll type it in like that. Okay, oh, see, we get a character from Tales of Fantasia, in the form of Lilith. Is this on the... No? Cool. We get a character from Tales of Destiny, Barbados. I think it's a character. Actually, those might just be the cameo outfits. No, they're battles, okay. Tales of Eternia, you get to see Cress and Arsh. I thought Cress was from Tales of Fantasia. I suppose not. Character from Tales of Innocence.
Wait. Who's from Innocence? Kohaku?
Kohaku is not. No, she's from Hearts. Oh, hang on. Oh, these are just all. Okay, cool. No, these are all the okay. They're the characters that show up. This is the game they come from. So Tales of Eternia has these boss fights, and these are the characters that. So if you go from, you go to like Tales of Vesperia, then you get to meet Daus, who's from Tales of Fantasia. He's the bad guy apparently. Tales. Oh, you also get to fight Velg, who's from Tales of Rebirth. Yeah, it's Tales of Rebirth. So yeah, those are the ones in Tales of Graces, and you get to fight Kohaku as well.
Okay, and there's also some Raylia.
Oh, Hang on. Oh, sorry. I clicked on. That's why I didn't remember the first guy. Okay, Riala is from Tales of Destiny 2. I don't remember when you find her. She must be in the rest of in Tales of Hearts. In Tales of Hearts. You fight Hubert and Pascal, but they're in cat outfits. You fight Guy Cecil, who's from Tales of the Abyss in the original.
Okay.
In Tales of Vesperia, you fight Kratos. I'm not going to click on that because that is very much going to be a spoiler from when we play Tales of... the reason for why Kratos is there is actually a huge spoiler for Tales of Symphonia. Barbados, Shizel, Dials. That's why Dials didn't show up. In Tales of Innocence, you fight the brothers from... Oh, this is the remake of Tales of Innocence. You fight the brothers... The brother and sister team from Tales of Hearts. As well as Mila Maxwell from... Tales of Innocence doesn't seem to have any crossover battles. What I'm trying to see is, do we have any Tales of Innocence characters we fight in other games? Tales of Zillia, Mint. She's from Tales of Fantasia. We can look at this off stream, I think. I think we're gonna call it here. So thank you for coming by, everybody. I realize that last thing was pretty okay, I guess. But I'm gonna post the tier list, and we're gonna update that every week. Love you, folks. We'll see each other tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be playing Mega Man Battle Network 2, and if you're only interested in Tales of Graces, we'll be back next week. Peace out. I think they can still hear you. I'm gonna mute us now.